Team Freeview, it's time to rock with the newly returned Bebo.
Yay! Dun, dun, dun. I was a bit disappointed there wasn't a fanfare when I came back into the studio today.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
We perhaps
Next
need
time.
some canned laughter and stuff like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just walk in, I go, "Am I right, everyone?" Everyone goes, "Where's he been? What's he like?"
So you're freshly returned from the land of Oz.
I am, yeah, down under.
Down under.
It was great. I had a really good time.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and feeling refreshed.
Oh, yeah.
So refreshed that you decided to give yourself a cold by running the Death Guard today.
Yes, I normally do get sick after using this army, so tempting fate.
Grotty is
always
it's
watching.
infectious.
Yeah. You just want to get in there.
So we've got Death Guard today, and what's going to be really cool for you guys is with the new beta bolter drills. Say that 3 times fast.
Beta bolter drills, beta bolter drills, beta bolter drills.
You did mess that up at the last one,
didn't.
did you? I heard that little stutter.
Don't worry about that.
Did you guys hear that? I heard that.
Don't leave it.
So we figured, why not use some units that make use of it? Now this is a little bit more of a harder battle report.
Yeah.
We got some heat,
Yeah.
both our lists.
Yeah.
We got some heat, but at the same time, I am running normal tactical Marines. There's a bit of an old school feel.
Yeah.
Plus some other rarely seen units, since 7th edition, as that is. So look, let's see how this goes. It is going to be a clash of the Primarchs.
Yes.
So it's
Brother versus brother.
Oh yes, very much so. So it's the lists coming up next. So here we are. It's Death Guard time.
Yes.
Let's see what Mr. Bone has bought today.
I do like the Death Guard.
I know you keep mentioning that.
I do like them. I like using them. I think they're really good fun.
You've mentioned several times
That I really
in
like
private that you would have that as your second army.
One of them, I think I could definitely use it, I think it could be one of those ones that I would use.
So when we start doing perhaps a Tale of Four Gamers style show later this year, maybe Death Guard could be your army.
Maybe. I do have some other armies, though, going on behind the scenes.
I know that there's a Sigmar potential as well.
Yeah, there's lots of things. I'm very busy, actually.
It's very exciting.
Not to mention important.
You're very busy and important.
Very busy and important.
Very good.
Yes. Right, should I tell you what's in the list?
Go on then.
All right, I'll tell you what's in the list. So I'm running 3 detachments today. I'm running a battalion, a spearhead, and a super heavy auxiliary detachment.
Sure.
So in my battalion, I have 2 demon princes for my HQ choices. They both have malefic talons, and they both have wings. And I've given this fellow here the separating plate for his relic. Yeah, standard, really great relic. Everyone loves it. Why not use it?
Yeah.
Then for my troops, I've got 3 units of Plague Marines. So I've got 2 units which have 6 Marines, Plague Marines in there with bolt guns. 2 have blight launchers, and then the sergeant has a plasma gun.
Nice.
So I've got that times 2, and I've got the exact same except minus 1 Plague Marine in the other one with a bolter.
Okay.
So I wanted to bring as many bolters as possible, right?
Yeah, so we want to show off the bolter drill.
Bolter drill, right?
So I suppose now would probably be an appropriate time for any of you guys which don't know what the beta bolter drill is. It's been featured on the Warhammer community page. And what it allows you to do, it's a proposed beta rule from the studio, because I think they recognise that Space Marines in general perhaps aren't cutting it as much as they should be, which I definitely agree with.
Yeah.
So what they do now is anything with the Adeptus Astartes keyword in the game, and anything with the Heretic Astartes keyword, so that covers Plague Marines and Thousand Suns, Rubric Marines, etc. If you are a Space Marine and you have a bolter, you can rapid fire at maximum, at your full range, 24 inches. This replaces the rapid fire rule, by the way, guys. Okay, and a lot of people are thinking it suddenly gave you double the shots.
I'll admit, the way it was worded, I actually
Is that
thought
how you read it first? Yeah,
I read it, and then I was like,
you got to read
really
the first
good.
line.
And then I read it again.
It replaces the rapid fire rules.
Yeah.
Okay. So what it means is instead of rapid fire, so 2 shots, double your shots at half range. It will allow you, if you're stationary as a standard space Adeptus Astartes or Heretic Astartes unit, to fire twice. Just flat fire twice. So you'd fire twice at 24-inch range as opposed to 12-inch range. Now, if you're a Terminator, a biker, a Centurion, or a vehicle, regardless of whether you move, you always fire twice, double the rapid fire shots at maximum range. So Hurricane Bolters now, on a vehicle, like on a Storm Raven, are just firing maximum shots at 24 inches, which is really, really good. Centurion's the same.
So good.
So, something to bear in mind. We've played a game with Scarab Occult Terminators using the beta bolt drill over on demand on the website very recently. It's really, really interesting. Does make Terminators a little bit more viable. And yeah, I think it gives you a little extra kick. It's not going to put Space Marines into suddenly being competitive, but it does make Intercessors, the Primaris, even better than they were.
Yeah.
It does start to make your Plague Marines
interesting.
Yeah.
They were already doing rapid fire at 18.
That's right.
So an extra 6 inches if they don't
It's
move.
not bad, yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, it's interesting. I actually kind of feel that it won't really affect this army the way that I play it that much, because I'm always going to be moving.
And that's my point. It kind of, it's a nice bonus on those Space Marine type units, isn't it? But it's not necessarily the be all and end all. But Rubric Marines, though, who don't tend to move forwards once they've gotten into range, and now they're in effective range much faster.
And it's -2, isn't it?
Yeah, because their Marines have a decent AP, so
which is wild.
Yeah, for them it's quite good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Cool. So that's the battalion. Then in the spearhead, I've got the Malignant Caster, as well as 3 Plague Burst Crawlers.
Still incredible.
Yeah, they're great. They're really good. They're so cheap.
Yeah.
And then so I've given them the Plague Spitters, and I've given one the Rothvale Volley, which I've just realised I need to change that weapon out. Okay, I'll get on that in a minute. And the rest just have the Heavy Sluggers on there.
Cool.
And then I've got Mortarion. So I've made Mortarion my Warlord. Tactically not the best choice, because he's just an enormous bullet magnet.
Sure.
But it's Mortarion, and I always feel funny. I've done it before where I've run him and I've not used him as a Warlord.
It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right, and it always feels like I play worse because of it.
Yeah.
So I'm just that's just it. He's going to be the Warlord, which is really cool. So that's the list. It's 1995, which, as we know, fantastic year. Lots of good things were happening around that time. And unless you have anything to add, I'm done.
No, I think that's I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
You've obviously got 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. You got Mortarion.
I left 2 things out.
Oh.
I left 2 things out. I've
What
got
have you
a
left out?
Biologist Purifier in there as
okay.
well.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, and then I've
Yes.
also got a Plague Surgeon.
Yes.
So I'll be able to do my grenades, which is really nice, and then with the Plague Surgeon, I'll be re-rolling 1s for my discussingly resilient rolls on my Plague Marines. So
bit of extra resilience.
Bit of extra resilience, which is nice.
And the 2 Demon Princes are going to really help back you up against my list as well, I think.
Yeah.
Look, interesting. Let's see what the Ultramarines have bought, headed up by Gilliman himself. That's coming up next. So here it is. We have the Ultramarines returned to the channel after quite a hiatus. Mainly because I'm updating the Primaris variants, which are actually nearly done. So we'll have some full Primaris Ultramarines shortly.
Which will be nice.
Yeah, or I should say Sanger is actually painting them for us.
Yeah.
So looking really good, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But
I was worried he wouldn't be able to paint blue, because he's been painting so much red.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not that different.
No, apparently not.
Yeah.
So what we've got here is 2,000 on the nose. So that's already a very good start.
Leave now?
Well, it might be advisable. So what we have is, I'll start off with the Super Heavy Auxiliary. It's, of course, Rebute Gilliman.
Yes. Is he your Warlord?
He is my Warlord.
Good.
So he's got Adept of the Codex, so roll up on a 5+ for each command point spent on a stratagem, I get a CP back. Obviously, we've got the rule where right now you can only farm back 1 point a battle round anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But nonetheless, that will help. Plus, if he's a Warlord, as the author of the Codex, he gives +3 command points to your army. he always was amazing. He was undercosted before. He's more reasonably costed for what he does now, but he's still incredibly powerful. Yeah, definitely one of the best characters in the game. So, brother versus brother, we'll see how that goes down, because Mortarion isn't exactly a slouch either.
No.
But there we go, that's Guilliman, he's the Warlord. We then have just a battalion detachment. We have the returning Artemis from the Gaius War. He's got a jump pack, and I've given him the Teeth of Terror relic to represent his eviscerator there. What an absolute beast. How I love Artemis. So there we go, he's fighting with his father now, Guilliman leading. And then we have Epistolary Magnus. So I'm using him as Chief Librarian Tigurius today. Another very, very good character, great psyker, and gives me lots of support. So those fulfill the 2 HQ for the battalion. Then in the battalion we have 3 units of old school tactical marines. So Sergeant with Chainsword and Bolt Pistol. We have 3 bolters, and then we have a melter gun. So in terms of the beta bolter drill rule so far, I haven't got much to show you, but don't worry, more is coming. So 3, bare bones units other than the melter gun. Intercessors are better, guys. They just are, especially with the chapter approved, the recent chapter approved, which just made the intercessors again even better because they went down a point. So I mean, to be honest, taking tactical marines now is not that valid, but it's fun, and you don't always have to take the most efficient thing. So, and besides, there are loads of you, I'm sure, that still have full old school armies that you want to use. Scouts are still pretty good, but the tactical marine versus an intercessor is really, I don't think there's much of a debate there.
It's not a contest.
No. So anyway, 3 units of troops. We then have 3 dedicated transports of Razorbacks with twin assault cannons and an upgraded hunter-killer missile. These are still good. These are good. For old school stuff, very reasonably pointed, a lot of DACA, and you combine it with Guilliman.
Yeah, how many points are they now? They're still...
It's 120 for both the hunter-killer missile.
I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, that's really good for what they do.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So, that's nasty. Then, this is where we get into the interesting stuff. In heavy support, I have a unit of 3 Centurions.
What?
Yes. Now, here we will benefit from the beta bolter drill, because they've got hurricane bolters on their chests, is what I've given them. And I have upgraded them with 2 las cannons. Now, I'm not trying to sell you Centurions as being competitive now. That unit there still costs 300 points, despite the decrease in points from chapter approved. However, they're certainly more interesting than they were, but you're talking toughness 5 with 3 wounds. They do have a 2+ save, to be fair. And it is 6 las cannons across the unit. So, I mean, there is an argument for them. And then when you've got the hurricane bolters now kicking out that amount of shots, but in all honesty, your aggressors be where, what you'd more than likely take.
Yeah.
Who then have the duality of being able to fight in combat and kick out an immense amount of firepower. So, yeah, but look, let's see how the Centurions do today.
Yeah.
When we say that now, then they're absolutely the most amazing unit on the field.
Yeah, exactly. Just kill Mortarion.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Right, but then we've got our only Primaris inclusion, other than, of course, Guilliman himself. We have a Redemptor Dreadnought.
Yes.
As you like to call the Nappy Dreadnought.
The Nappy Dreadnought. Look at him.
He's so cool, yeah.
He's just waddling around there, just living his life.
That's what he's doing. He's doing his best.
Yeah.
So I've given him the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, the Gatling cannon, and the Icarus rocket pod. And, again, because he's a vehicle, the storm bolters that he's got will kick out maximum range shots as well. So we're going to see some more beta bolter drill action from him, which is cool. Then what we have as the final part, you can't have Artemis, you can't have Epistolary Magnus without Stormraven Omega.
Yes.
He is here, and he is fully loaded. Hurricane bolters, again, to show off that beta bolter drill. Beta bolter drill. Twin multi-melters, twin las cannons, 2 storm rockets. These, the Storm Raven, it did just leave a slight points drop because the weapons went down. Personally, though, I still think it's too expensive. It's like 331 points in that loadout. That's too much for something that, especially when you compare it to Elder Planes and...
Yeah.
I know that it's got a transport ability, which is part of the reason I think they justify the points increase. But let's be honest, guys, the real reason they kept putting the Stormraven up is because Guilliman at the beginning of 8th edition, where really they just needed to put Guilliman up. They have finally put Guilliman up like 3 times now already.
Yeah.
But they put the Stormraven up and then they never really reduced it back, and it's not unplayable now, but it's not 300. When you get a Gallant Knight for not much more.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it, you know. I don't think it's justified at being that expensive.
I think 300 points would be alright.
Yeah, around 300. I'd go 295.
290.
Fully loaded with twin multi-multi twin las cannons. I mean, there is an argument to even make it cheaper. A Hemlock is 210.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a transport, but it's a full-blown psyker. It's got auto-hitting guns at strength 12, -5, is it? Or -4 damage 2. I mean... And it's got a 6-up feel no pain inbuilt. Spiritually, yeah. I mean, 210 versus 300.
It does kick out a lot more shots, though.
It does, it does compared to a Hemlock. All right, but then let's go to the Crimson Hunter Exarch for 161 points.
Well, that's a different
with 2
story.
star cannons.
That's
he
something.
He hits on 2s, re-rolling 1s, or he hits on 3s when he moves. And then he re-rolls failed wounds against all target units that have the fly keyword, just as a special rule.
Yeah.
Just because he can.
Yeah.
And he re-rolls the ones to hit just as a special rule, just because he can. So he'd actually have... All right, he won't have the Hurricane Bolters, but he's got a lot of firepower.
Yeah.
Similar to Stormraven. He just can't transport. But if Stormraven's going to be 300 points, he would still be nearly half the cost.
Yeah. Which is wild.
The Stormraven's too expensive, guys. I don't care what you say. I just think it's too expensive. It's way too expensive compared to other factions' flyers. But look, that's my little rant done. The Stormraven, because I love my Space Marines. I want them to be in a better state in the meta because they're not yet there yet. But hopefully the future will bring some cool stuff. So look, let's see how this does today. It is 2K on the nose. This list is still packing the heat. Don't get me wrong, it is good. It's just not Elder good. But look, let's see how they do. It's the mission coming up next. Stormraven Omega views the battlefield. Epistolary Magnus, Captain Artemis, his father, Rabute Guilliman, look across the vista at the petulant and virulent Death Guards. Mortarion, 2 Nurgle Demon Princes, and somewhere, no doubt, Grotty is lurking. No doubt we will see him appear shortly. Now, what we have here is an Eternal War mission from Chapter Approved 2018. We are playing Beachhead. For those of you which aren't in the know, Beachhead is 3 primary objectives. 2 are deployed in your respective deployment zones for the players, and the 3rd is placed at the very beginning, actually, at the start of the game, right in the middle of the table. Players then roll off to see who gets to determine the deployment zone, and then they start placing their single objective in each of their deployment zones, and so forth. So, in this particular instance, Mr. Bone did win the roll-off, or rather he lost the roll-off, so I had to roll for the deployment zone and pick the deployment zone.
Yes!
But it did mean that he actually got to deploy his army first, which means that he will get to choose whether to go first. So before we ask him if he does want to go first here on his welcome home return battle report. First of all, I'll just outline the mission parameter for you. So we do not score the points in this mission until the beginning of the second battle round. Please note that it is the start of the second battle rounds that you score your points. So for each objective you hold, if you hold the one in your deployment zone, it's worth 1 point. If you hold the one in the middle of the board, it's worth 2. If you hold the one at the opposing end of the board in your enemy's deployment zone, it's worth 3. So we thought this would be quite cool because it's a mission that really encourages both of us to get up there, and of course we want to encourage, if possible, that Guilliman versus Mortarion fight.
Yeah! Yes! It's going to be so epic!
So hopefully that will go down. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this pans out. So, we know what the mission parameters are. We know that we're not scoring points until the beginning of battle round 2 at the start of each player turn. Let's kick this off. Mr. Bone, do you wish to take first turn?
Yes.
You wish to take first turn?
I'm going to take first turn.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So, shall I have a little seizing of the initiative, I wonder?
If that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to do. It's not like you often do seize the initiative.
Not very often.
Listen,
Mr. Bow.
It's my welcome back game. I don't want you to seize the initiative, okay?
Okay, well,
Right.
be rude not to give it an attempt. Seizing the initiative.
Yeah.
That's
a 3.
Oh,
All right.
okay, so this game is on. Mortarion is first to the fray. Let's see how this pans out. Death Guard turn 1 coming up next.
Yes.
Enemy sighted here. As we look at the horror of the Death Guard, we see that in the horizon, on top of this rock, is the worst horror of them all. Grotty is present. There's the little monster. So he's looking on here. He's obviously very happy to be here as he is heading up. The Death Guard is, of course, him and not Mortarion. That's how to move forward. Heading to charge. 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. Mortarion just behind the rock face here that Grotty is protecting. And over here we have the 2 Demon Princes on Mortarion's left flank. The Plague Marines, they have ambled forward slightly, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they can only move 5.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's very slowly getting up there, but
They are in range with their big weapons, which is nice.
the Blight Launchers, very, very cool. And then this unit has conquered forward a little bit, but is, of course, mindful that they want to hold that objective. So, we're in an interesting position here. He won't be getting to use specifically any of the major bolter drill stuff now, but he will have range with his Blight Launchers, and he will have range, of course, with his Death Guard mortars from the Plague Burst Crawler. I forget what they're called. Not entropy cannon, something else.
Yeah.
But there we go. Let's see how it goes. There will be a psychic phase. I'm not sure how much of a shooting phase there'll be. Certainly some firepower. Let's see what happens. It's psychic coming up next, although you have one more thing to add.
I'm going to put use their stratagem Cloud of Flies.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on this unit here.
Okay.
So you can only shoot at them if they are the closest.
If they're the closest. Okay, cool. So this Plague Marine unit has been protected because it can only be done on infantry.
Yep.
Let's see what happens then. Psychic phase coming up next. I don't know if Tigurius, or I should say Chief Epistolary Magnus rather, is in range to deny, so he should have free reign here. Right, folks, let's kick this off. Psychic phase. Who is the first casting a power?
So I'm going to go over to my Malignant Plague Caster.
Okay, so he is all the way over there in the back.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast my Miasma of Pestilence on, guess who? Mortarion.
Okay, now for the fans at home, that means a -1 to hit, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay,
so that's going to go off on a 6.
Okay.
Bosh.
Well, that goes off on a 10, no issues there, and just to confirm, I'm not in deny range with any of his psychers here on the board, so yep, okay, fantastic.
Nice.
-1 to hit Mortarion now, nasty.
Very good.
Right, what else do we have?
And now he's got Putrescent Vitality.
Okay.
So this is a warp charge of 6 again, and you select a Death Guard infantry unit within 18 of the psyker. And until the start of the next psychic phase, you add 1 to their strength and toughness. So I'm actually going to put that on this unit here.
Okay.
So
that unit can't be targeted. This unit's going to be buffed up.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And that goes off.
That goes off too on an 8. So
Cool.
that gives them +1 toughness.
Yep. So they're now toughness 6.
That's nice.
That's
very nice indeed. Are there any other powers?
Nothing in range.
Right, because obviously smites aren't in range. Okay, he's got 2 major buffing powers off, no problem. So I guess we're going to go straight to the shooting phase. Let's see if he can get that all-elusive first strike. And now we kick off with the second stratagem used this game, Veterans of the Long War, on the Plague Marine unit that currently cannot be targeted unless they're the closest. So you have in range 2 blight launchers and a plasma gun, is that right?
And then 3 bolters as well.
And 3 bolters. So he's put Veterans of the Long War on there. He's got 7 command points remaining. They are targeting this Razorback right here. Now, incidentally, at the beginning of the shooting phase now as well, I'm going to use Master of Prescience, the ability that Pisteri Magnus has, borrowed from Tigurius himself, and we're going to put an additional -1 to hit on the Storm Raven.
Okay.
All right. So it's a very cool little ability that Tigurius has. It makes a Storm Raven somewhat more survivable.
Sure does.
So, okay, here we go.
Cool. Okay, so bolters first. So 3 re-rolling ones because of the Demon Prince or Mortarion.
All right.
I can choose. Okay, luckily.
Yeah, luckily can re-roll those ones.
Okay, so
It's got 3 hits.
So normally it'd be 5s and 6s to wound you, but it's 4s because of Veterans of the Long War.
Yep.
That's 3 wounds.
It would have been wounds anyway.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, so we've got 3 wounds. Sorry, what were these? The bolters?
These are just the bolters.
Okay, so we do get straight up armor saves. We do make 3 armor saves there. Okay, no issues.
Okay, so now the blight launchers.
Blight launchers.
Right, so 4 shots.
3
okay,
hits.
so 3 hits, and now it will be 4s to wound you.
Yep.
Triple six,
folks.
There it is.
Very
Very
nice.
good. So I think it's -2 on a blight.
I think it is as well. We can double check that in just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Double 6, but it's not all amazing. We do have a 2, so 1's definitely gone through.
Cool. So
D3 damage, if I remember correctly. Yep.
Oh.
You're looking at the big 3. Very nice. Both rolling hot here.
Yeah, I like that.
3 wounds down on this Razorback. Do you just want to quickly move on to that plasma whilst
which
we're
I'm
here?
overcharging, obviously.
Okay, he's overcharging. He likes to live dangerously,
I like to
does
do
Mr.
it.
Bone.
All right. So 1
2
hit.
becomes 1, and I'm not talking Spice Girls.
Why does 2 become 1?
Well, don't I give you just a -1 for nothing?
No, that's cheating right there. That's definitely cheating.
Okay, right.
So
1 hit.
And it'd be 2s to wound you because of
2s to
Veterans of the
wound,
Long War. Yeah. That is a wound.
That is
so
a wound. Now, could you
overcharged.
explain why you rolled 2 dice there, Mr. Bone?
Because I was clearly cheating, actually.
Yeah,
because I'm not in rapid fire.
No,
shit off.
you're not in rapid fire. So I tell you what, should we just do the whole thing again?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because your bolters actually would have been in rapid fire range
But
if
they
you
moved.
hadn't moved.
Yeah, but they
So okay, so let's just start that again.
All right, okay, so we'll just do that again.
Yeah.
So, I hit.
That's a hit,
So
very
it was
nice.
it was a 6 again.
It was a 6 again. We like
2s
that.
to wound you now.
It's 2s to wound Vets of the Long War. That's a wound.
That is a wound.
Okay, and it's overcharged, but I believe the overcharge is still -3, not
Yes,
-4.
that's correct.
Okay, so can I save? No, I cannot.
Cool.
So now we have a situation of 2 damage. It's already lost 3 damage. That's 5 wounds down on that Razorback. It's definitely degraded, but that unit has finished firing. And let's see what he does next. We now move over to the toughness 6 unit, would you believe it? We've got 2 blight launchers and a plasma gun in range of that forward Razorback.
Yeah, so let's we'll start with the blight launchers. So 3 re-rolling ones because of the Demon Prince.
Sure.
Okay. 4
4 hits.
This. And it will be 5s to wound you though, so no Veterans of the Long War
no vets this time.
Now they are plagued weapons. I'm not within 7 of Mortarion, so we'll be able to re-roll 1.
Yes, but not reroll all because Mortarion has Arch Contaminator, but they're normally allowed just to do that.
Yeah, I wanted to give him a bit more screening. I thought it would be better than just plopping him right there.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So anyway, we'll hit 5s re-rolling ones.
No wounds there, but re-rolling the ones.
No
wounds. Okay.
And now
We've got the plasma.
Plasma.
Yep.
So I'm overcharging here.
Yeah.
That's a hit. So it'll be 3s to wound. That is a wound.
It is a wound.
-3.
Can we get a save? We can. Cheeky
nice.
6. There we go. So, okay. Not bad. 2 opening salvos there from both Death Guard units. I've always liked the Plague Marines.
Yeah.
The fact that they can rapid fire at 18 inches is nice. The fact that with the Beta Bolter drill, that if when they're mid boards, can then pop out 24 double shots at 24 inches is quite good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's both Plague Marines fired. This unit over here is out of range, so I guess just the Plague Burst Crawler's next. Let's see what he does. It's this Plague Burst Crawler now. The Rothail Volley Gun. This is the only one with the Rothail Volley Gun. And then, of course, the Mortar are the only weapons in range.
Yeah.
And he is going to continue targeting this Razorback, looking for first strike.
Yeah, so let's start with the Rothail Volley Gun. So 5s.
So it's a 1, a 5, and a 3.
Rolling the 1 because of the Demon Prince.
Demon Prince,
So 1 hit.
Okay, 1 hit, because it's heavy weapon, that Rothail, isn't
That's
it?
right.
Okay.
And then it is a 5 or a 6 to wound you. No, it's a
2.
fair
Okay,
wound.
no problem.
Okay, and now for the Mortar.
Yep, so
D6
number of
shots.
shots. 2, okay.
Okay. And then...
Again, that's moved, so 5s, because they're only BS4 base. That's
so
one hit.
And then 3s to wound you.
That is a wound.
That is a wound.
I think these are -2 if I remember correctly.
-2, that's correct.
That is definitely a failed wound. Okay. What's the damage on?
D3.
D3, okay. Yep. Tempted for a command point, but it's only a 5 up. Oh, you know what? I'll go with my instinct, yes. Why not? It's not as if it paid off. Hey! Now, do I get the command point back? I do. Okay, so I cannot get any more command points back this battle round. So that was for Gilliman there. But as a result, I haven't actually spent any. So I continue to be on my maximum amount, which is 11. There we go.
Cool.
Right, so cool.
So we'll go to the next one.
Okay, second one.
I don't think you'll be in range with the slugger, so a slugger will be in range of this guy.
This one,
though.
yeah. So you may as well shoot, because why
back.
not?
Let's just do the slugger first, shall we?
And then I'm take it the mortar will go on to the one I can't see.
Yes,
you can do that. Yep.
Exactly. Rerolling that one. 3 hits.
Okay.
And then 5s and 6s. 1 wound at -1.
Now the mortar is also a plague weapon, if I remember correctly. So you could re-roll the 1. Do you just want to double check that?
So that was sorry, that I'm firing the slugger.
Oh, the slugger. Yes, I'm being silly.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 wound's there, and then 1 save. Okay, fine.
Very good. Okay, now
it's the mortar.
Yeah, and that's going over here. So D6 shots.
3.
5s.
1 hit.
1 hit.
Now.
3s to wound.
Yeah, it's a wound. Now, actually, if it is a plague weapon, which I think it is.
It is, yeah.
Well, then you could re-roll all failed wounds next to the Mortarion as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got the 1 hit and 1 wound. So fine, just worth noting. And then to save. No, we do fail that save. Damage is D3. 2 wounds, very nice. It's got 3 wounds left, but we're hanging on to life here. It's the final Plague Burst Crawler this time. We go through to the Razorback again, and Slugger on that one.
On that one.
Yep.
That's right. So we'll do Slugger first.
Okay.
2 hits.
Yep. No wounds. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm actually gonna... Oh, no, I've made a mistake.
What's wrong?
Well, I was going to put Blasphemous Machines on there, so I would have been shooting at full BS, but I should have declared that, because I was thinking about the Plague mortar there. So it doesn't matter, I forgot
I'm happy for you to retro it, if you like.
Yeah, okay, well, will punish me in some way, because it was silly. It was silly. So the slugger doesn't get it. We'll just move on, but
Fine.
I would like to do it for the... Is that fair?
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm happy with that.
Okay, everyone happy?
So you got 1
down to 6.
Down to 6 CP now.
6
okay,
CP.
burning 3D CP.
Yeah, well, first strike is very important.
First strike is a cheeky point.
It's really important.
Yep, okay.
Okay, so D6 shots.
Yes.
What
that
was
is the big 6.
That's exactly what I wanted.
What you wanted.
Okay.
And now you ignore the minus.
Yeah, so we'll be hitting you on 4.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s.
Is he within range of...
yeah, because it's 7.
Mortar, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, he's got a 1.
Okay.
Can
3
we roll
hits
that?
so far. 4 hits.
4 hits, very nice.
Excellent. And now it's 3s to wound you, re-rolling because of Mortarion.
So can we roll those 2 1s? He gets
Excellent.
4 wounds.
4
nice.
wounds.
So I would need to roll 4 5s and 6s to be obnoxious here. We don't, in fact, roll any, so it is definitely destroyed. Does it blow up is the question. It does. Very nice. I'll check what those mortal wounds are now. Oh dear, that was really nasty. That's D3 mortal wounds on everything, bar this. Okay, so D3 mortal wounds, 2. On this Razorback here. Let's do D3 mortal wounds on Gilliman. 3.
Yes!
D3 mortal wounds on the Captain Artemis. 1. D3 mortal wounds on Tigurius. 1. D3 mortal wounds on the Centurions. 1. Okay.
Can you roll your classic 6s now, please?
Well, I just did for the blow up. D3 mortal wounds on the Redemptor. 2. D3 mortal wounds on Stormraven Omega. 1. Okay, so look, extremely nasty. Not what we were looking for. Should have saved the reroll just in case I blew up. But there we go. He did an incredible amount of damage there for nothing. Let's see if the Marines inside take any punishment. One of them is in fact slain. Okay, fine. So, ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's get those Marines out. And there it is, the end of the turn. A sea of red dice, possibly the most horrific explosion we've seen in a first turn yet.
Yeah.
3 wounds off Gilliman, 1 off of Artemis, 1 off of Tigurius, 1 off of the Centurions, 2 off the Redemptor Dreadnought, another 1 off of the Storm Raven there, and lost the Marine. That's first strike. Grotti looks on, very pleased as he does the little dance in front of Gilliman there.
I think it's something a bit like this. Turn 1 movement phase is complete, and the castle, under Gilliman's order, has shuffled to the right to make sure that they can take aim on all of the targets. Prime targets probably being this Plagueburst Crawler, because if it is not removed, and I intend to roll very well, just so you're aware, Lawrence, if it is not removed, then I will get I'll get 3 points at the start of my next turn,
nice.
Which will hurtle me into the lead, and victory will be assured. Now, we've pretty much moved everything here. Nappy Dreadnought stayed still.
No, he moved.
I did a little shuffle,
just to try and get the ranges
on what you need to get them on, and we've put the. He's called Storm Raven Omega, and he's
gone into hover mode.
He's gone into hover mode. It's very risky.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But I've moved across here, so I'm now on the sort of the harder right flank. So your other 2 Plagueburst Crawlers won't be in flamer range next turn.
No, that's true.
So if I destroy the nearest one, and then I rip into a load of Plague Marines, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. We've got a quick psychic phase, and then it will be the shooting phase. Might of Heroes is being cast on the Nappy Dreadnought.
Yep. Just nice. Make him toughness 8.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. I believe that is actually exactly what I needed.
Yeah, he doesn't he get a +1 to... Oh, no, it's +1 to deny.
+1 to deny, but he does get to re-roll failed psychic tests.
That's true.
He is Epistolary Magnus.
Yeah. The most badass psyker in the universe. I get it.
So, Might of Heroes is in fact Warp Charge 6, so 1 better than that.
Very good. Huzzah! Right. I think that's it.
Do you know what? I'm actually also going to cast the Veil of Time on him, which means that he always gets to fight first.
Right.
You're actually over 24 inches away with your major threatening targets, but just in case, I don't know, you surprise me with something.
Okay, sure.
Fails to go off, he gets to re-roll. 4, 5, 6, I think. That is correct, it's done. Yes, he's got Veil of Time off as well, so he's supercharged.
Very nice. Okay, cool. So that is the end of the psychic phase. I was not in range to deny it before anyone asks. So let's see what happens in the shooting phase, coming right up. So all that talk about the Centurions at the start, they are pretty solid. We've just realised they're about to kick out 36 shots. Hurricane bolter shots.
Because they're actually, now because they're Centurions, they're always rapid fire at max. I mean, there was an argument we just put all the heavy bolters on them as well, which makes them the cheapest possible.
Yeah.
And they ignore cover with the Centurion Sergeant as well.
Yeah.
For the unit. And then if you are next to someone like Gilliman, I mean, all of those hits, and then re-rolling wounds, because what they have then is a better range than aggressors.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
It's very interesting indeed.
But this is 300 points, so...
Yeah, this is 300 points. So we're going to put the Hurricane Bolters are going into this unit here.
Yes, because that's the only unit it can target, valid
and then
unit.
the las cannons are going into this unit.
That's right, into the Plagueburst Crawler.
Okay, very good. Cool. So 36 shots.
36 shots. Now, obviously, no minuses to hits on this, and they ignore that as Centurions anyway.
Yeah.
That's one of their cool rules, but Hurricane Bolters aren't even heavy, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that looks like I've hit with every single one except one.
Do they hit on 2s, do they?
They hit on 3s.
Okay, so you've just dropped one more.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. So that's pretty gross.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah, that's actually quite good. Now, the good news for you is that your toughness 6.
Yeah.
I would be wounding you on 5s anyway, so
yeah.
But it's 5s to wound, and I re-roll wounds, and I'm ignoring cover for being in a forest, although weirdly a forest doesn't give you a bonus cover save, I don't think. Only Bruins.
Oh, do you not get...
I could be wrong. No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
In any case, don't worry about it, because it doesn't count.
I see. Well, that's great.
The Centurion on your scope.
I'm very excited about that.
Yes. Right, so we are looking at... Wow. So I'm re-rolling all of these wounds because of Gilliman, just in case you've never seen Gilliman before.
Yeah.
Right, so 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 saves. Sorry, there's 5s here. Oh no, I assume I knocked them over. Ignore that.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a lot of saves.
18 saves, you say?
Yeah, and 3 up.
And you're ignoring my cover.
I'm
is that what
ignoring
you're saying?
the cover.
Okay.
They've got a rule with the sergeant called Omniscope.
Right. Well, that's interesting.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So
remember, this is a bad unit, everyone.
Yeah, this is a bad unit. I dropped that. Hang on a sec. So 3's here. Oh, and I've rolled pretty badly.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh
so
my goodness me.
That's not good.
Oh my goodness me.
That's definitely
oh my goodness
below
me.
average. That's almost half.
Oh my goodness
now,
me.
I will get my disgustingly resilient saves, though.
You need to turn those zeros into heroes.
Well, here you go. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's going to turn around now. It's actually done pretty well.
Well, you've
I've saved 3, and I can use that, re-roll that 1 because of the Plague Surgeon.
Okay.
So I do
6 Plague Marines dead.
6 Plague Marines.
Yeesh.
Ouch. The onslaught continues.
Yes.
Las cannons now. 6
Laser
shots.
cannons. They did move, but they have a rule that ignores. Okay, they'll hit.
So they've hit with everything.
Yes.
Excellent.
Gilliman be damned. They didn't need him.
Yeah.
Right, now we wound you on 3s. And we re-roll failed wounds because of Gilliman.
Oh, good. You've wounded with all of them, have you?
Yes, actually.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll get my 5 up invulnerable save here. I've got a demon save.
Demon saves.
I only make
save
1. Excellent. So 5 las cannon shots go through. I'm not even going to bother to re-roll because it's not going to make a difference, I don't think.
Well, we might see a dead plague burst crawler.
Yes.
It is possible. Right, we've got 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 wounds.
Okay, so he would be dead.
He would be dead.
Yeah. So I need to just get some dice. So 5.
I'm tempted to use a CP this round just to re-roll that 1 to force the issue.
Right.
And you know what? Because I'm still on my maximum, I'm going to.
Okay.
Because I've got absolutely no reason not to. Right, it's only an additional wound.
Right, I think they're 14 wounds, Plague Burst Crawlers. No, they're only 12 wounds.
Right, but you've now got 18 saves to make.
Yeah, disgustingly resilient saves. Yeah. Okay, so this is fun. I'm enjoying this a lot. Right, here we go. No, it's dead. Or is it? Oh yes.
Yeah, you nearly saved. That's why I always try and do those extra wounds. Right.
Okay, does he blow up?
Does he blow up?
They blow up.
Do we see the second catastrophic
I think they blow
explosion?
Up on 5s as well. They do.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. He doesn't blow up.
The opposite.
Well, that's something. But that is first strike.
Wow.
And that is 1 Plague Burst Crawler removed from existence. And now on to the Razorback here, who has on 8 wounds. So we're going to put the assault cannon into the Plague Marines here, and the Hunter Killer missile is going to shoot at this Plague Bearer here.
Yes.
Plague Burst Crawler, rather.
Now,
okay,
we
cool.
did move, so we have a -1 to hit. So I can't re-roll 3s, but I can re-roll any other misses.
Cool.
So 1s and 2s, basically. Cool. That's a miss. Right. So now we wound on 4s because you're still toughness 6. But we re-roll failed because, again, Gilliman, such a powerful force amplifier, multiplier. Right, so 2, 4, 6 wounds. These are at -1,
wounds,
but you are in cover.
Exactly.
So this brings you back to
3s.
3s.
Okay. I'm determined to kill this squad, it
Apparently
seems.
so. Okay.
Okay, cool. So then...
Do get disgustingly resilient, though.
I make 2,
not
I
bad.
fail another 1. Ouch. And now the Hunter Killer missile. Can you hit? It is a one-shot wonder.
It's a one-shot wonder.
Oh.
We can re-roll because of Gilliman. It's a hit.
No.
Despite the -1 to wounds. Right, that's a failed wound. We can re-roll because of Gilliman. No, so Hunter Killer is a whiff.
Oh, yes.
Whiffington.
Whiffington.
And
now we're going to do some more bolter drill action over here because I haven't moved this turn. So these guys will be rapid firing their bolters into the same Plague Burst Crawler, into the Plague Marine unit over there.
Yeah.
So 4 shots.
So 4 shots. Re-rolling that hits, that miss even, that's a miss. 5s to wound, re-rolling. We got a wound.
Okay.
You do get your straight up save here.
3. Very good. Okay, nice.
All right.
This Razorback now. Assault cannon will go into the unit in the woods, and then the Hunter Killer missile will have a pot shot over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So can't re-roll the 3.
Can't re-roll that 3, but can re-roll 1s and 2s. Okay. And then 4s. Rerolling.
Nice roll.
Okay, 6 again.
6
seems to
again.
be the magic number with that
Yeah.
Razorback.
Let's see if I can make some saves this time.
Failed 2.
Failed 2. That could, well, disgustingly
one for each of
resilient. Re-rolling that one at least.
Yeah.
No, that is
unit
the
gone.
unit wiped. Oh dear. Storm Raven Omega opens up with his shooting. So what are we doing here?
Right, now what we're doing is twin las cannon and 2 storm strike shots at the plague burst crawler over on the far left.
Okay.
Because you can't actually see the other one, the nearest one. We're doing the twin multi-melter and the hurricane bolters, which again can rapid fire at full 24-inch range into the nearest plague marine squad.
Great.
Grim in the dark, folks.
This is this is going to be a quick game, I feel. It's
well,
going very quickly.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Right, twin las cannons. Both here.
Yeah.
Twin las cannons.
Both wounds. Excellent. 5 up invulnerables. I make one, I fail one.
D6 damage. Right, I've used the CP, so I can't re-roll that. So 1 wound.
So can I get disgustingly resilient? I can't.
And
Okay.
then 2 storm strike missiles. Both hit. 2 storm strike missiles. Both fail, but we'll re-roll.
Because of the G-man.
Yeah. Both wounds.
Oh, good. What's the minus?
Well, I think it's -2, but you get a 5 up anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it is -3 actually. So.
Okay, but I get my 5 up anyway. I rolled a 1 over there, and I can't actually see that other dice. It has disappeared into the warp. It is a 6!
It is. It
Huzzah!
was a 6, yes.
But I do fail 1.
Okay,
So
so
it's
flat damage 3.
Okay. Disgustingly resilient. I make 1, I fail 2. So he's now down to 9 wounds remaining. Multi-melters and hurricane bolters now into this unit. So we start with the multi-melters?
Yep, 2 multi-melters. Both hits. This will be 3s to wounds. Rerolling because Gilliman. That's 2 wounds. This
4.
would be no save.
Cool, so you just roll your damage.
Damage on both of those shots. We have a 2 and a 6. So one needs to take 2. Disgustingly resilient.
Let's do that. No, he's even with re-rolling the 1 and then
the
the
other one's going to
6.
take a lot.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to do it.
This would be magical.
Well, I'm ready for some magic.
Okay.
Come on, Grotty, let's do it. Welcome back, B-Bone.
Grotty says, no, you're dead.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Why? What's wrong with you? Now, 24 hurricane bolter shots.
Okay. Wow, this beta bolter drill works really well on these hurricane these sorts of guns.
And then when you
roll
Gilliman
closely like me, and then you roll Gilliman in there as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you could stop rolling like that, because
it might be...
we want to get like a 3-turn game at least. That would be nice.
I mean, let's face it. You've got Mortarion, 2 Princes, and 2 Plague Burst crawlers.
Yeah,
you will definitely do some serious damage next turn.
Well, let's hope so.
Right now, rolling to kits. Oh, to wound rather. Sorry. So I do need 5s to wound.
Good.
Yes, I agree. Could you imagine if this was a normal Horde army?
Yeah.
I mean, Orcs would be getting rinsed. Tyrannids would be rinsed right now.
It's
quite
frightening.
It actually is quite frightening. Anyway, more wounds. So what we've got here is, quite a few wounds there, Mr. Bone. D6, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds.
12 wounds, you say?
It could have been worse.
It could have.
It could have been worse,
but it's still 12 wounds. That's a lot of wounds. Okay.
Why not 2?
3s. And it doesn't help when I'm... Well, that's actually about right. That's about right. Okay, disgustingly resilient. I make 2, reroll. No, so 2 are killed. And now the Nappy Dreadnought is opening it up. He is going to put everything into my Plague Marines over here. This could suck. Let's see what he can do.
Well, he's got 2 Storm Bolters on there.
Oh, good.
Again, he's a vehicle, so now he gets 8 shots.
Great.
Crazy. Re-rolling. Okay, and then it's 5s to wounds. Re-rolling. To be fair, it's Gilliman that makes it really super gross.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Yeah. Okay, very good. So 3s. And then disgustingly resilient. No, so 2 are killed. All right, do you want to keep doing your shooting?
Yeah, okay, so then we've got the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, which is 12 shots. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this is heavy, and he did move, so I can't re-roll 3s. I can re-roll 1s and 2s.
And you hit with most of them anyway.
Okay.
What's wrong with you, do you think?
I do have a problem.
Yeah, I know.
So it's strength 5, so 4s to wounds now, and it is -1.
Gilliman.
Gilliman's just gross.
Gilliman.
Yeah. 6 wounds at -1.
At -1, is it? Well, I've been rolling really well with my 3s.
Yes.
So this is only going to improve, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you fail only 2.
I only failed 2. Disgustingly resilient.
Yep.
So I've only got 2 left in the unit, remember? Oh, no, I've got 3 left in the unit.
Yeah.
Rerolling a 1 because of the surgeon. No, so I've lost another 2, so I've got 1 left. So I'll just remove these now.
Okay,
so
you've got 1 left.
1 left.
Well, I've got an onslaught Gatling cannon now.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
What's that do?
That's just 6 shots, Mr. Bow.
Oh, well, that's something at least.
That's something.
But you're hitting on 4s.
I'm hitting on 4s.
Oh, but you can re-roll those 1s and 2s, luckily.
I can.
Hit...
One of those was a 3, wasn't it?
No, it was a 1 and a 2. That's why I made that snarky comment.
Oh, I see. Fantastic.
Yeah.
4s to... Oh.
Okay. Oh, good. Now I am in cover.
But you weren't in cover at the time of shooting, and it's all done simultaneously. So as much as I'd love to give you the cover save, technically you're not allowed it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
3s. No, is it -1 on this?
-1.
Okay, so I've already rolled that, so we know I failed 1 already. Marvellous. Okay, cool. So, 5 ups. Here we go. 3 5 ups. Cool. So he's dead 3 times. I'm just going to re-roll that to see if he's... No, he is dead 3 times.
Right.
Okay. So this is interesting. The bolter drill, if you wanted to see what it can do with the right combinations, we are giving you a proper showing of it today. Is that all of your shooting?
Thank goodness, yes it is.
So, because of the bolter drill though, okay, so you've actually downed 2 units of 9 Plague Marines.
Yeah. And
That's
a Plague
huge.
Burst Crawler.
And a Plague Burst Crawler.
Yeah.
I mean, that is actually incredibly impressive.
It is. Now, I wonder... the problem is we've had Gilliman as a force multiplier.
Yeah.
But even if we didn't, I would still be rolling as a standard Space Marine list, the re-rolling 1s to hit.
Yeah.
And I'd be re-rolling the 1s to wound.
Yeah.
It did make obviously a massive difference with Gilliman. That went way better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
However, you do have Mortarion. You do have, relatively speaking, 2 fresh Plague Burst Crawlers because you can actually heal the other one up as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see how this goes because Mortarion could suddenly rip through my line, and really, it's just a castle. You need to deal with those Centurion Devastators.
Yeah. Stat.
Yeah. You need to deal with the Storm Raven. You need to deal with the Redemptor.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do all that now.
Good.
Yeah.
It's the movement phase, turn 2 for the Death Guard. Now, he does score a point here.
Yeah.
First point of the game, well, added on to first strike, now puts you on 2 points. Meanwhile, over here, you didn't have anything within 3 at the beginning of the turn. No. So therefore, you do not score the 2 points in the middle of the objective. However, we can see that the princes have moved forward. Mortarion has flown over the top of the rock. Both Plague Burst Crawlers have actually advanced. And when I said he could potentially heal one, actually that stratagem is only for infantry. Yeah. It's actually a Nurgle Demon Psychic power that I was thinking of, which of course he doesn't have. So, so he is still on 9 wounds, but that's fine. He's not degraded. Yeah. And advancing these things is a very valid tactic because the Plague Spitters auto hit. They're now within 6 inches of Mortarion, and of course they're re-rolling failed wounds, hitting automatically at strength 7 -1, lot of shots. So that is going to be nasty. Mortarion only an 8-inch charge away from the Redemptor. The prince at the back there, I think we probably need like an 11 or a 12. But this prince, again, either an 8 or a 9 inch charge away from potentially the Redemptor as well. So we have lots of very cool stuff. Whilst I hit hard in my turn, this turn's going to be a big one for the Death Guard too. Let's see what happens. It's Psychic coming up next. Here we go. What are we casting, Mr. Bone?
So the Malignant Plague Caster is going to cast Miasma of Pestilence on Mortarion.
Okay, so the Malignant Plague Caster's back here. He's not within 24-inch range of Epistolary Magnus.
No, it's like I planned it.
Right, Right, so rolling the casts.
Yes.
What do we have?
We're looking for a 6 here.
Looking for a 6. Well, he's rolled a 6 naturally over there.
Oh,
plus a 2.
No, I think, didn't I roll? I think I rolled...
Oh, no, you rolled a 6. I'm sorry,
rolled
the 2 is...
perils.
Oh, you've rolled a pet... Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna... I kind of have a few other...
Well, he is a malignant playcaster. Even if he does take the full 3 wounds, it won't kill him.
No.
So if you want to save those CP...
He does get disgusting.
He does get disgustingly resilient. So you could actually afford to tank it.
I'm going to tank it.
All right.
Let's just
I
see
think
how
I
much
would
it
too,
takes.
because you've only got a few CP left, haven't you?
I've got 6 left.
Well, it's not that bad.
No.
But, okay.
Yeah.
I know
but also,
you've got
I
some
want to
cool
do a
things.
bit more damage this turn.
Sure.
All right, so let's see how many wounds I take. D3. It's 3.
It's 3.
So where were these rolls a minute ago?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But just roll that again for disgustingly resilient, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
We do get one. All right. So he takes
take
2 wounds. Fine.
Fine.
There we go.
There it is. I'll just put that there for now,
Okay.
so we remember. Okay, but I am now -1.
Very good. Very good indeed.
So he's now going to smite the Nappy Dreadnought.
Sorry, who is this? The malignant playcaster?
Yes, because he can
fine.
do 2 spells a turn.
Sure.
Why am I suddenly thinking I need to check that? I am just going to check that.
Okay.
Because I'm terrified that I've made a mistake. No, I should trust myself.
You are correct, sir.
Okay.
Here we
So
go.
5.
So 6, 7, 8. That definitely goes off. It is D3 mortal wounds. I think I've got a power.
Well, okay.
Yeah, just to ignore mortal wounds on a 5 up.
Okay.
So you've rolled a 2.
Right.
I think it's when I say power, stratagem.
Yes, you do.
I think I'm going to employ that now. In Grey Knights, it's called True Silver Armour.
Yeah, it's
for
called...
Space Marines, I forget. Let me just double check.
Something lame, yeah.
Okay, so it's called the Armour of Contempt for the Space Marines. So it means that I try and ignore those. It is 1 CP. I'll try and ignore the mortal wounds on 5s. It does work for 1. I'll take that. So he only loses 1 additional wound. Now, because it's a new battle round, I could potentially get that command point back through Gilliman. Which I do. Okay, so we still remain on 10 command points. Absolutely gross. There it is, the 5. And we only took 1 wound. Nasty. Folks, here we go. It's Mortarion himself casting next. Curse of the Leper on this Marine unit. Now, they're not quite within 6 of him, so they will not be at -1 toughness. 7 with him, sorry.
Yeah, everything's 7.
That's right. So, okay. So, it's still interesting, though, because Curse of the Leper is 7 dice, and on 5s and 6s, because that's above their toughness, they'll take mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Right, so can you cast a power?
7.
No,
I cannot.
okay, so that's that.
Well, that's it. That's good. I'm glad we did that long explanation.
Yeah, that was a great story.
His other power I gave him was Plague Wind. So I'm not going to do that, but I will... I'm just going to smite into the... Oh, no,
well, the nearest has to be the Marines. I think that's why you did the leper thing first.
Yeah, that's it. So we're going to the Marines.
Cool. That's a fail. Okay, fine.
All right, Morty,
that's that.
whatever.
Fantastic. The middle prince now buffs Mortarion further, casts Blades of Putrefaction on him.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Needs a 5.
That is successful.
Perfect.
I have to try and deny with Tigirius, or Magnus as we call him. It is a deny, I'm afraid. So that's an 8. Denied. Blades of Putrefaction does not go off. Then finally we have a cheeky smite from this Demon Prince into the Redemptor. This will be the 3rd smite casting this round, so a little harder. Not on an 11, it's
super
not.
smite, baby!
Okay, that is awesome. I have to try and deny it because...
can he deny twice?
He can deny up to 3 times.
Wow!
And he gets a +1 to it if, in fact, he's within 12 inches, but he's not.
Well, okay.
So I need a double 6 here.
That's too much. Right, now...
Do I use a reroll to go for it? I'm very tempted to.
Well, you could. Do you want to do it?
It's a 1 in 6 chance. Well, since I haven't technically spent a command point yet...
Why don't you do it?
Still got 10. Why don't we do it?
Why don't we do it?
Lucky 6.
Oh! So, and Psychic Hood is only within 12?
Within 12. Because
Okay,
otherwise
so
that would have been
that would have
successful.
been it, right?
I was being obnoxious there anyway.
Yeah.
You deserve to get it
Thank
off.
you, thank
Roll
you.
a 6,
Right.
sir. Roll a 6.
Ah! I'm going to use a command point.
Yeah, please do. After all of
So
that.
I'm down to 5.
Okay. Much better. 5.
5.
Okay.
Great.
However, I do now get... Because I have got that strategy.
Sure.
So I can make some saves against it. We only make 1, so it does do 4 wounds. There we go. That feels satisfying.
That was much better.
Yes. Grotty is very happy. Look at this. Mortarion raises the lantern and puts a scathing beam through the Redemptor Dreadnought and also through the Centurion Devastators.
Yeah.
So, how does this work?
So the target is the Centurion Devastators,
Yes.
and then you draw a line between Mortarion and the closest part of his beam,
Sure.
and so it also hits them as well.
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to hit the Dreadnought, and I'm going to kill myself one of those
Centurions.
those pesky Centurions.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Too. So hitting on a 2.
Yes.
Now I can re-roll because of himself.
Please don't do this. Okay,
Yes.
thank goodness.
Right, so now it's strength.
And
8.
incidentally, for you folks at home, I did nominate off camera that it's a -1 to hit Stormraven Omega with Chief Epistolary Magnus. Okay, right, here we go. You've hit.
So I've hit. So strength 8, they're only toughness 4, aren't they?
No, the Centurions, I think, are toughness 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Terminators. Anyway, let's just see if I wound you. So I would on a 3.
3 would be a wound regardless. Yeah, I'll check that Centurion
Cool, so
toughness in a
it's
minute.
at -3.
Yep. So we are a 2-up save.
Yeah.
That much is quite cool. So -3, you say?
Yeah. So that's 3 damage. That would kill one of your Centurions.
Yeah, now this is the shooting phase. I could use the command points to re-roll that because it would keep him alive.
Yeah.
Although, with the way things blow up... yeah, because keeping him alive would be really good. Do you know what? I'm going to try and keep him alive. No, it doesn't work. Okay, so I am down to 8 CP now, but it was worth a try. All right, folks, here we go. Now to wound the Redemptor himself.
So,
now, I am toughness 8 currently.
Yes, I need a 4.
So the Motor of Heroes to failed wounds.
And it is not a plague weapon.
Okay, so there we go. Lantern does fail. That was actually literally because of the Might of Heroes, funny enough. So there we go. Some vindication here for the Ultramarines. We're now on to the Plague Burst Crawlers. We're opening with this rear one here, putting both of them, because he's just in range, of course, into the Razorback.
So 2d6 automatic hits.
Yeah, very nice.
8.
5, 6, 7, 8. We like
Nice.
it.
I'll take that.
Now you're strength 7. I'm toughness 7. But you're within 7 of Mortarion, so instead of re-rolling 1s, you're re-rolling flat wounds, and you're a -1.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about.
This is what it's all about. So it'll be 4s re-rolling.
Okay. Just as well. You've got your pseudo Gilliman.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
It's all just come back
That's
round.
8 wounds.
8 wounds at -1.
Very good. So 3, 6, 7, 8. I've got 4+ armor saves.
Oh, he's answered it!
Oh yeah, it was a bit obnoxious. Lawrence, stop doing this, will you? I failed 2 wounds, but you deserved to see at least 1 or 2 more fails there. Okay, but I'm 2 wounds down,
So
but that's
8.
okay. You've got another Plague Burst Crawler, and you're yet to... Oh, you did advance, so you cannot fire the...
No.
Because that is a heavy weapon, oddly. Right, okay. Do you know what you're doing with the second Plague Burst Crawler yet?
Well, I'm very unlikely to kill it now.
Yes.
So what I'm actually thinking is I might change targets onto
You might
these
try and
Marines
clear those
here.
Marines, huh?
Yeah, because an extra melter gun away from Mortarion is a good thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so
Let's do it.
2d6 automatic hits.
7.
Oh, it's the number!
It's the number. Lucky for Nurgle.
Papa Nurgle is up there. Grotty's there, because he's
Grotty
bringing
is
on
there.
to 6.
Exactly, he loves it.
3s re-rolling. Very good. So that's 7 wounds.
7, you say?
Salty failure, as Beard would say.
Right, we do fail 3, and that is 3 of the Marines slain. I will leave the Sergeant alive.
Over to Bone Cam, and it is the charge phase, and I'm going to be charging this Demon Prince into the Nappy Dreadnought. He will need a 9.
So I'm just going to do the heavy onslaught and the standard onslaught all at the same time.
Very good.
They're the same strength and minus.
So you've got 4 hits so far that I can see.
Yeah. Okay. They just have a slightly different range. Okay, we're re-rolling because Gilliman still allows that. Just the 1 more.
Okay.
Could have been far worse.
Yes.
So that's 5. Then I've got to wound you. You're toughness 6, I think.
I am.
Then we get to re-roll that as well. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
That's
Minus?
there. -1.
That's right. So this isn't the one with the sub-rating plate, so we'll be getting 4s. I make 2, I fail 1. Disgustingly resilient. No. Okay, so he does take a wound on the way in.
We then have the Stormbolters.
Oh, there's more?
Unfortunately.
Joy of joys.
Yeah. Is it? Nevertheless.
Yeah.
That's 3 hits so far.
Oh, good.
That's 4 hits.
4 hits, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Loving that.
5's to wound. Oh, we got 2 wounds, and we still got
Just
2 wounds.
2. Okay,
Yep.
but there are 3s here.
Yep.
I make both
Very
of those.
nice. Okay, and then we've got an Icarus rocket pod.
I think that's enough.
Well, you know. Okay, so the Icarus rocket pod's D3 shots. It's 2. We reroll. No hits.
No hits.
Okay.
Okay, here comes the charge. I think it's a 9. It might even be a
Right, now
10.
it's a weird thing where you can add 1 to hit rolls for the Icarus rocket pod against things that can fly.
Right.
I'm going to go back to the premise of in the Overwatch, it's always an unmodified 6.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll probably have a couple of comments about that. In Overwatch, it's unmodified.
Yeah.
Unless there's something that says different.
Yeah, cool. All right, sweet. So, yeah, like I said, I think it might even be a 10, you know, but let's just roll to see what I get
Yeah,
here.
sure.
And then
All
we'll
right,
do
good
a...
luck. Double 6.
Thank you, thank you.
Here we go.
Hey-ya! Oh, it's a 7, so
Okay,
that's...
Should we measure this live?
Yeah, let's measure it. So that's obviously not going to make
You're
it.
definitely out. So what you will need is, because you've rolled a 5, so that's a good start. Right, looks like you're just...
Oh, it might even be a 10.
Oh, it looks like it's a 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're just over 10. Oh, that's annoying.
I thought it was a 9. Okay, fair enough.
What, did you think it was a 9? Maybe you just didn't move in quite. Let's say it's a 9.
Okay, fine. That's it. In that case, I'm going to use
If
a
you
command
thought
point
it was
to
a
roll.
9, it's a 9.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's such a minuscule thing to potentially make it 10. Let's call it a 9.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
right. So I'm going to use a command point. Then.
Yes.
I'm going to use a command point, everyone.
Okay.
So that puts me down to 4, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Puts me down to 4. Can I make the charge?
Right, all you need is a 4.
Well,
Oh, forget this.
It's a 3! Well, let's see if the Primarch can do what his...
Lackey couldn't.
What his lackey couldn't. Okay, just needing a 7. That's an 8.
That will do it.
That will do it. So I am in.
Now,
so,
I will get to Overwatch.
Yeah. Sorry, you should have done that first. Actually, I've decided you're not allowed to Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So in I go, and we'll go straight into the fight phase.
Great. Fight phase coming up next.
JJ Roffle, everyone. Just kidding.
That's what those cool kids do.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So Overwatch 6 is. I'm just doing all of the onslaught stuff at the same time.
So you've hit 4 times already.
Yes. Okay. Good news, everybody. 6 hits.
Good.
3, 6. Yeah. Okay. 6 hits. 5's to wound. Re-rolling. That is 3 wounds. At -1.
Okay. I make 2 a fair 1.
Okay. Disgustingly resilient.
Oh yes.
Nice. Stormbolters. One hit. 3 hits. 2. Okay, 3 wounds. Fine.
Okay.
pass.
All pass.
Rocket pod. 2. No hits. Re-rolling. No hits. Okay. You've made the charge. In he goes. Oh yes.
And the final charge, I'm going to have a punt. I'll put this demon print into the Nappy Dreadnought as well. He will need a 12, so I'm looking for a double 6 here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Hi-ya! Oh!
Wow.
Okay, well, a valiant effort, but not quite.
We're now in the fight phase. Very cool. This is where we get to see Mortarion shine. We have his host of plagues. So every unit within 7 inches takes D3 mortal wounds at the beginning of the fight phase on the roll of a 4 or more. I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, how's this going down? So we're going to start from the left?
Yeah, let's start here.
Okay.
Okay.
So does it go off is the question.
It does.
Yes, it does. D3 mortal wounds. We'll just do it with...
So he takes 3. So he's actually on 5 wounds, because he took 2 wounds
He
already,
took
didn't
2
he?
wounds,
So
yes.
he's on 5 wounds
So
left.
he's on 5 wounds. Very nice.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay, on the last remaining sergeant.
Doesn't
No.
go off, so he survives.
On
On this Razorback... Oh, hello. That does
That goes
go off. D3. 2 mortal wounds, so he's down to 6. Very nice.
On his brother.
Okay.
Gilliman.
On his brother Gilliman, yes. Infecting Gilliman. No, it doesn't go off
too
on here.
powerful.
That's it. It seems that they have to see each other, face each other in combat.
Oh, it's too much. And then the Nappy Dreadnought.
On the Redempted Dreadnought, we have failed activation there, but we've got the Centurions here.
Centurions, this would be
Could
nice.
be cheeky. No. Oh, that's a shame. Right, Stormraven Omega. That does go off at least. Well done. Okay, how many mortal wounds?
3.
Oh, it's a big 3. Excellent. And Stormraven Omega had already lost
1 wound.
1. So, okay, he's now down to straight 10 wounds. Ouch. Right, folks, now we're in the fight phase proper. Now, for those of you that have remembered, I did cast a Veil of Time. It would mean that I'd normally strike first in the fight phase, but it does mention that charging units, you still start with the person who charged. He can still nominate a charging unit first. So Mortarion does get to strike, and this will be with his eviscerating blow, apparently.
Yeah.
So talk us through it, Mr. Bone.
Okay, so I get 6 attacks at strength 16.
Sorry, I beg your pardon?
Strength 16, and then there'll be -4, so you won't get a save, and they're d6 damage a pop.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, here we go.
Well, cool. They all hit.
And then I've got a Death to the False Emperor there.
Yeah.
We remember.
Yay!
So add another one in there. Cool.
That's another hit.
That's another hit. So it's on the Reaping side. I do an additional 3 for each.
Yeah.
But I didn't use the Reaping there.
Sure.
Okay, so I've hit you 7 times. So it's now 2s to wound you.
Okay.
Okay. So he's dead.
Yes. Is it minus? But it's only -1.
-4.
But I've got the Redempted Dreadnought.
No, and it was 7 wounds that went through.
So
Papa Nurgle is all around.
Does the Redempted Dreadnought blow up?
Well, I hope so.
No. Okay, sadly the Redempted Dreadnought is destroyed, and with a cheeky pile-in he's going to be able to tag that Razorback. We did pre-measure to the Centurion, see if he could get them, but he couldn't quite, although of course we'll have another little remeasure, see if it's possible. But there we go. No more fighting for me, unless, depending on how you consolidate, I'll try and hit you back. So let's see what happens. And there it is, the end of the turn. We did measure again, but even after his first pile-in, he couldn't quite get to be within an inch of the Centurion. So he's tagged this Razorback, which means, of course, it can't fire, which is nice. But yeah, brutal stuff there. That is what Mortarion does. I feel that the Death Guard have laid a massive blow back into the Ultramarines, and they are set up nicely to score many more points in the oncoming turns. So it is my turn 2 coming up next. I do still hold this objective, so I will also be scoring a point, but currently we're both on 1 point apiece and we both have first strike.
It's very exciting.
It is very exciting. Let's see what happens. It's turn 2 for the Ultramarines coming up next.
Turn 2 movement phase for the Ultramarines is complete, and the trap has been set, or sprung rather. I'm having a real meal of this. You can tell I've been away for a month. The Ultramarines have piled out of their Razorbacks. That's essentially what I was trying to say in a cool way. This Razorback has fallen back. Gilliman's come round to play. They are finally facing off. The epic battle is going to be something that songs will be sung about. We've moved forward here with Epistry Magnus. Apparently he has Null Zone. I think that's cheating. But whatever. I will try and deny it at least. We'll see what happens. We've moved with these Centurions. We've stayed in hover mode here with the Stormraven Omega.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I've obviously left my brain on the beach. That is all of the movement. Let's go straight into the Psychic, and I'll try and remember what I'm doing here. It is a Psychic phase, and we are tearing the Band-Aid off.
Oh, yeah.
Null Zone is being cast.
This is it.
I believe you need an 8, is that right?
So Null Zone is an 8.
Okay. Now, no pressure, but
also,
that's...
I did say he could deny 3 powers earlier. It's actually 2 powers. He just knows 3 powers.
Right.
Okay.
Whereas Mortarion, it's the other way round.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to open with Null Zone. That's how it's going to be.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
It's obviously a significant power.
It's pretty powerful. I don't want this
I'm
to
going
go
to
up.
warn you, at Heat 1, when I won the Grand Tournament there, I did use Null Zone on Magnus, and it was very painful.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it.
No, because you're not going to get it. Where are you going to roll? can roll over there.
A 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Mr. Bow.
Ah, what's wrong with you? Fine, I will attempt to deny.
I
will attempt to deny. Are you ready?
Oh, the stress.
I'm going to deny you. Here comes the denial. Denied. I did roll a 9.
It's a very good effort.
But it didn't pay off. Now I'm obviously going to use a command point here.
Yeah, because it's so significant.
It's so significant.
You do need a 5 or a 6.
I do need a 5 or a 6. This puts me down to 3 command points left, or 2. I think it's 2 actually. Oh my! Oh no, it's 3. It's 3. It's 3. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
I'm going to roll a 5.
Yes.
I'm going to roll a 5 or a 6 here.
Yes.
Are you ready, everyone?
Yes, everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
I think I am.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Are you ready, Grotty?
Grotty is definitely ready.
Yes, Grotty. Just remember, this is for the home team, buddy. Okay, here we go to deny Null Zone and possibly change the course of history and the game. Hey-ya! Oh! Incredible stuff.
That was awesome.
That was something special.
Of course, Mortarion cannot be denied.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're not mucking around. They're going to have a fight.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So now, Might of Heroes is being put on.
So, Pistole Magnus cast that on Gilliman himself.
Okay. Very cool.
The Might of Gilliman. Right, I got a 6. That is all I need.
Okay.
So, I'll keep that.
So I will attempt to deny that,
Yes,
obviously,
yeah.
Because I can attempt to deny 3 times with
Yes.
Mortarion. So I've rolled a 5.
Okay, so I do get that on.
So he is quite mighty.
He is quite mighty.
He is a mightful hero.
I can re-roll failed charges. I'm not going to fail a charge, obviously, at this instance,
No.
but it does mean I get an additional attack, and every attack counts.
Yeah, sure does. Okay, cool. Do you know what your last power is?
Well, I can only cast 2.
Oh, you can only cast 2, so that's
yeah.
the psychic phase done. Well, look, I think that was a great psychic phase.
So do I.
Yeah.
I'm very happy you denied it, because really, what happens when 2 Primarchs face off should happen in the close quarters of combat.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be shot off by some ridiculous ignoring your invulnerable thing.
No one wants
That's
that.
boring.
It's very boring.
So now it's going to be cool.
Yeah!
But if I didn't try it, someone would have said, Lawrence, you should have done this.
Yeah.
So I've done it now. I've done
Yeah.
the tactics. Now we're going to have to fun.
With this Razorback in the shooting phase, we're going to be shooting everything into this Plague Bearer here.
Yeah. Plague Bearer.
Burst
You can
crawler.
use the stats for the Plague Bearer.
No, that's fine.
To hit. Now, I hit on 5s and 6s. I can't re-roll the 4s because my ballistic skill counts as 4 now.
Yeah.
But I can re-roll those because Gilliman is just in range. Cool. Alright, and then it is 5 still wounds. And we can re-roll. That is 3 wounds.
Okay.
Minus 1.
Cool, so I'll get 4s. I make 2,
That's one.
disgustingly resilient. No, so he does put him down to 8 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, this unit of Marines, these tactical Marines, are going to put
Yeah.
all of their fire into Mortarion here. So I believe a crack grenade's being thrown
From the
first.
sergeant.
We all know how much I like a crack
Crack
grenade.
grenade. Miss,
Miss.
but Gilliman, miss.
Miss.
And then bolters. Re-rolling. Oh, you're minus 1 to hit.
Yeah.
Can't re-roll the 3s. Okay, and because you're miasma of pestilence. 2 wounds. Hey, 4 wounds. Crazy.
Okay.
The mighty bolter.
I make all of my saves
Okay. Then we got a melter gun. Hits.
No, don't
Melter
like
gun.
that.
Wounds.
Okay, this is what I don't like. Can I make the save? I can.
Okay.
Oh, lucky.
Crack grenades from just the lone sergeant.
Yeah.
Re-rolling. No, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other units.
Okay.
So crack grenade, hits, re-rolling, wounds.
Okay. Can I make the save? I can on a 5. Okay, very good.
Melter gun, just to add some stress into your life. That's another
Thank
wound.
you again. Can I make the save? I can again. Okay, Okay, this luck is.
And then bolters. That's cocked.
Just hit
Okay, there
all
we
of
go.
them.
And re-rolling. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. First 2, disgustingly resilient.
Takes
No,
2
so he does
wounds.
take 2. So that puts him down to 14. to... no, he's got 8. That puts him down to 16. 16 wounds remaining. Just let me grab a dice to mark that. The Centurions now, hurricane bolters are being fired into Mortarion, and then the laser cannons, as we like to say around here, are being shot over here at the Plague Burst Crawler.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what do you want to shoot first?
So I'm going to do the hurricane bolters first.
Okay. So how many shots is it this time?
24.
Okay.
Only 24.
Is that all?
Now remember, Centurions are a bad unit, everybody.
Yeah.
And stay in school. I'd like to come over here to roll the dice because I do not have enough space
That's fine. Let's go over here.
to stay on the board. Now you are -1 to hit, but I can re-roll the 1s and 2s.
And luckily, there's quite a few of them.
Which it's very interesting.
Do you know what? I don't think you roll a single 3. What? Okay. I really there's words that's going to be said off camera. Let me tell you that.
Okay, so good news, everybody.
Stop saying that.
That's a lot of hits.
Yeah.
So now Mortarions. I tell you what, bolters when they can just re-roll everything.
Well, hurricane bolters.
Yeah, are just crazy.
Just one. That was I did knock that. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's rather interesting. That's actually quite frightening. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds, Mr. Bow.
I see.
12 wounds.
Oh, well, that's not fun for anyone involved.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
Let's see.
Could be very interesting.
3. Okay.
Right, that is 5 failed.
So far.
And disgustingly resilient.
Okay, I've pulled that back.
So 2 wounds down.
So he's down to 14 wounds remaining.
Now I feel that we're starting to get onto an even keel with Gilliman and Mortarion.
Yeah, okay,
then we've got 4 laser cannons.
Okay.
Laser cannons. 2 hits. Re-rolling. 3 hits.
So 1 fall off.
Well, obviously the one that fell off was the one that missed.
The one that missed, yeah, exactly.
There you go. Power of magnets, everyone. Right, now to wound you. 3s. Okay, they all wound.
Okay, so demon saves.
Demon saves, or we have a potential for 3d6 damage, right?
I've made 1.
2d6 damage on the 8 wound Plague Burst Crawler.
Excellent.
4, 5, 6. Now, I haven't used the CP in the shooting phase yet. I definitely need to save 1 for any other damage. I will use the CP on the 2.
Okay.
It's 2 anyway.
It's 2 anyway.
Okay.
Always the way.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, discussing the resilience saves here.
Yep.
I only make 1,
okay.
so 5 go through. He's on 3 wounds remaining.
Nice.
Ouch. Omega opens up. We're going with the multi-melters and the hurricane bolters into this demon prince here.
Yes.
And then the storm strike missiles into this plague burst crawler,
with
and then
the
las cannons as well. Okay, cool.
Because the plague burst crawler is a very resilient thing, so I need to try and overkill it to ensure that I can kill it.
Sure.
And I really want those 2 targets down. That will help free some stuff up. So here we go. Let's open against the prince first. Why not? So we've got double multi-melter, 2 hits. We've got double multi-melter, 2 double 6, 2 wounds.
Okay, so demon saves here.
Okay, now this is unfortunate. Yeah, that's 2 fails.
Yeah, that is 2 fails.
Okay, these are in melter range. It's 2d6 damage, picking the highest, so we've got a 4. And then the second one is a... Okay, so 10 wounds
10 wounds through.
on that prince.
Okay,
Perhaps the prince dies before even the hurricane bolters open.
Yeah, well, that would be awesome, right? So, disgustingly resilient. Yeah, he does.
He makes 3 fails.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's dead.
So the hurricane bolters are whiffed.
Well, so yeah.
Kind of.
Now the twin las cannons and the 2 storm strike missiles into this plague burst crawler here.
That's right. Now you also notice if the reason I could fire at him is because the other nearest target was also a character, which is Mortarion, and characters don't screen characters.
Exactly.
So. Okay.
So all good in the hood.
All good in the hood. So here we go. Twin laser cannon. Both hits.
Okay.
Twin laser cannon. Both wounds. You haven't needed Gilliman yet at the minute.
No. Well, he's busy. Okay, so I've saved 1, but I did fail 1.
D6 damage. 5.
5. Okay.
He's got 3 wounds left, folks.
Hey, no, he's killed.
Done.
Does he blow up? He does.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wowzers.
Do I?
That will get your other plague burst crawler.
Yeah. How many? Is it D6 or is it just D3?
How big is the explosion?
It's 6 inches.
Okay.
So I might get here. Let me do a little measure. Let's go off. So I do D3 mortal wounds on here. I'm not going to try and save it because it will get this tank as well. So I'll take that. Okay. So it does 2 wounds on myself. Can I deny any of those? I do deny 1, so he's now down to 11 wounds remaining. And then on your Razorback here, so he's got 5 wounds left. Can we put him down to 2? We can!
Ooh, that's
very
big.
Good. I like
big.
that. I like that a lot. It is the charge phase. Gilliman has declared a charge against his brother.
Yes.
I think that this is probably a bad idea for Gilliman, but he's going to do it anyway. So I will get to Overwatch against you, and
you'll try.
I could use the lantern, but I've just seen he's obviously got the Phosphex bombs as well, which is 2d6 grenades at strength 5 -1.
Right.
I think I'm going to do that.
You're going to do the grenade instead?
I think I'm going to do the grenade instead. Better than a single hit.
Sure.
Well, we'll see, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Here we go. 2d6. So it's 9 shots.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Now
It's not bad.
looking for 6s.
Okay.
Okay.
4 hits.
So it's 4 hits. That's not bad.
No.
Right, now to wound you is 5s though.
Yes.
Is
What
this
is
a
the strength
played
of it?
weapon? Strength 5.
Yeah, I've got +1 toughness as well.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I wound you twice at -1.
Okay. So, our Lord and Saviour, Gilliman, does fail 1.
Does take a wound. Okay, he cannot fail the charge. If you just like to pop him in.
Sorry, is it -1?
It is
Yeah,
-1.
so exactly, he fails 1.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, takes a wound. He cannot fail the charge, but what I'm going to try and do is get a very long charge because I can go round here, and if I somehow get lucky and kill Mortarion, I will consolidate into the plague burst crawler.
Okay.
That will not
7.
be long enough.
No,
so I
unfortunately not.
will just pop him in like so.
And like that, the Titans will clash in the fight phase coming right up. It's the start of the fight phase, and you know what that means.
Host of plagues.
Host of plagues. So we're going to start here and go around. So it's 4 still at my current level of hit points there. So on a 4, that's very good.
Yeah.
So we've got that
Good
now.
destroy.
Now a 3, 4, 5, or a 6, and it is dead.
Yep.
There it is.
Okay.
So does it blow up?
Does it blow up? No. Roll a 5.
No, it doesn't. Okay, but if you'd like to remove that, get that off the table. All right, this unit in front, this unit of Marines here on a 4. Yes, so they take D3 mortals. 3.
Ouch.
That's brutal.
Ouch. That's not nice.
No, on the lone sergeant who was left there. No, he survives. On this unit of Marines here,
Yep.
they do D3 mortals. 3.
Okay. Seem to have taken 2 from there. Okay.
So I took 3.
That's fine.
I've taken
So
3.
I've taken
from
all the
red.
bolters.
Yeah,
that
cool.
makes
No
sense.
worries. Good, very good. On the Centurions. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow,
5
that
or
is
6.
significant
Yeah.
now.
Okay, if I can remove one of them, that will be big. I can.
Wow, huge.
Oh, this is suddenly turning it on its head. This game.
Oh yeah.
Tigurius. No, luckily. On Gilliman.
Get him.
It does go off.
Significant.
He takes another 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then on to the Storm Raven Omega.
Yeah.
It doesn't go off. But that was horrific.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I failed on that one, didn't
Okay.
it? I
Did
think. Yeah, I think. No, maybe I didn't roll. Hang on, let's see. No, anyway, that's it. So that's even before the fight phase has begun.
It's what makes him so good.
Mortarion has taken the plague and the pestilence. You could just see them all just melting into the ground, and he's just going, die. It's very cool. We are just going to go back a little bit. We forgot to fire his Hand of Dominion. We got excited, so we're just going to do that now. So it's 6 shots, and it would have been fired obviously into
He was only
Mortarion.
firing at Mortarion.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
We'll just quickly do that. All hits, because even with the -1, it still hits on 3s. And then strength 6, re-rolling. So just might soften Morty up a little bit more. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Minus?
The minus on the Hand of Dominion is... I can't find it. -1.
Okay, cool. So I need 4s here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. It's
So
damage
take
2, so it would be 6 wounds.
6
but you do get
wounds.
disgustingly resilient.
So I do get disgusting resilient. I'm just wondering if because we're now in the shooting phase effectively, if I'm actually going to use a command point to try and take one of those off. Because we're going into an epic round of combat.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind that. So I'm gonna use a command point now. So that puts me down to 2 remaining.
Okay.
So, okay, so 4 go through. Now I get disgustingly resilient on those. I save 1. He does take 3 wounds, which puts him down to 11. And that's good because he still would have been rolling for 4s on his host of plagues. So it's all worked out. Okay, cool. So now we'll go into the fight phase. Do you want to just go straight in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it!
We've got 7 attacks. We hit on 2s. We re-roll. The reason we got 7 attacks is because of the Veil of Time, folks.
Right.
We are, of course, using the the Emperor's Sword.
Oh.
So I will kill you with our father's own blade.
Oh, can you imagine it? Can you imagine it?
So I'm strength 8 right now, so I'm still winning you on 3s. 6s do an additional D3 mortal wounds. Well, we've got a 6.
Yeah.
And we've got 1-1, so I have to re-roll that. Is failed. So we've got D3 mortal wounds here.
Okay. Do you want to do that
Let's
first?
do D3 mortals. Just one.
The one. Can I ignore that? No, I can't. So it's down to 10.
Then you've taken 6. Yes, there's one there. I was about to say, where's the dice? You've taken 6 saving throws here that you're going to have to make at -4. So your vulnerable save.
4 up.
Of 4 up is required.
Because null zone didn't go off. Remember, I denied that.
That's right.
Okay.
So you're on 10 wounds now, right?
I'm on 10 wounds. That's right. So let's see if I can make a few saves here. I've made 3.
Failed 3. But
I failed 3. Okay.
That is the average.
So they're 2 wounds
That
apart.
would be 3 damage. So it's 9 wounds. So he's
9
guaranteed
wounds?
to be alive, but he's got disgustingly resilient.
Oh, I know, but
Before you remove that.
it's too much.
So you've got 10 wounds left.
Okay. This is stressful, everyone. I hope everyone's. I'm stressed. Okay.
I'm stressed now.
Here we go. Okay, 5s and 6s. I only make 2.
Wow, so you take 8 wounds. Mortarion is alive on 2 wounds.
Oh my
Can you believe
goodness.
it? Folks, here it is. Mortarion swinging back with that horrific scythe.
Yeah.
Can he kill Gilliman?
So I'm going to go for the Reaping Scythe attack here.
Okay, so you've degraded, it's got less attacks, but still 6's death to the False Emperor and all that.
Yeah, and I'm still hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do that first. Okay, so let's reroll these 1s first, and there's a couple of 6s in here already.
Okay.
Cool. So now, that was FAQ'd, so I think I roll, because it's an extra attack, I actually roll 3.
Yeah, you roll 3 for each one.
For each one, so I do another 3, so I do another 6 attacks,
That's very
essentially. And that doesn't explode again, but I can reroll that 1.
Yep. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Lots of hits.
Lots of hits. So it's...
what is your strength?
My strength is 8.
Okay, so you're still wounding me on 3s at this point.
3s, yeah.
Okay.
Now you do get a -1 to your strength, your toughness. Because
okay, fine.
Because of our toxic whatever,
Yep.
but I don't think it makes any difference.
No.
Cool. Okay, so 3s to wound you.
Yep, it's a
This
blade
is a blade
weapon.
weapon
Yep.
as well.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That's a lot of wounds, folks.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 wounds.
Hang on, keep going. 16, 17 wounds.
Okay, 17 wounds. Let me get some dice.
Here it is, 17 wounds. The battle continues.
17 wounds.
Can you imagine what this must look like?
3s. We actually only failed 3.
3, but that is enough.
Gilliman is slain.
Is
he?
Yeah. Do you roll that immediately?
You roll it immediately.
Oh, Lordy.
On a 4 or more, he gets back up. He doesn't.
But you've got
I will use a command points to re-roll it.
You're damn right you will.
Doesn't
Oh,
get back up. However, only in death does duty end.
Oh, what does that mean?
So I'm going to spend another 2 command points.
Right.
So I'm now down to, I went down to 6. I'm now down to 4 command points.
Yeah.
And Gilliman, his armour fails him, but Of course, when he faces his brother, you may have got the mortal wound on me, but I will finish you off with my father's blade.
Oh.
And what happens is, use this strategy when an Adeptus Astartes character is slain, that model summons the strength for one final attack.
Oh my.
And can immediately either shoot as if it were your shooting phase or fight as if it were your fight phase. So Mortarion, prepare to get your ass whooped.
Here comes the whooping.
That's it.
So, how many attacks is it?
Well, I've still got all of the abilities that I had before, so I'm now 7 attacks again.
Okay.
I hit you on 2, because we don't degrade. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
That was fun.
That's all hits.
Okay.
Now, 6s do D3 mortal wounds, so I've already, and then I can re-roll the 1s and 2s, thankfully. Let's not have an upset here, folks. Okay, that could have been a lot better, but it is D3 mortal wounds right off the bat. That is 3.
Okay. This is stressful now.
And then you'd have to take 5 saves on top of that.
Okay.
You've got 3. You need to pass at least 1 to live. Or does he just finish you?
Oh, he
does!
Me! It's a double Warlord knockout! Can you believe it? Incredible! I love it!
KO!
Yes! However,
Yeah.
I do. He has been removed, but I do blow up on a 4.
Yes.
And then I would do D3 mortals again. I do the rounds there.
Yep.
Okay, so I haven't used reroll this fight phase either. I did a save on the shooting, but I don't think I've used a reroll, have I? I'll double check the footage if it comes up. But I'm going to roll a 4 now anyway, so it's not going to make a difference.
Okay.
Oh, I got to have a quick look. I had a look. I couldn't see it anywhere. So I am going to use a command point now. This will put me down to 0. But I think this is a good one to use it on, to be fair. Let's see if this goes off. Hiya! It doesn't. It's a 1. After all that, trawling through the footage, it makes no difference. So with that, that is the end of your turn, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
What a turn it is. We have battered each other here.
Oh, yes.
This has been
very cool.
This has been an epic battle. So it'll be turn 3 for the Death Guard coming up next. Let's see what I can do.
It's turn 3 and it's a Death Guard summary. This is the closing hours, or minutes I should say, of this game as both the Warlords fall. Now Bone at the beginning of this turn did hold the middle objective, so he gets 2 points, 1 point. So now he's on 6 points including Warlords to my 3 including First Strike and Warlord. So this is significant here. He could take the game. Could be an interesting turn, perhaps a critical turn.
Yeah.
Seeing what he can kill. Let's see what happens. It's Psychic phase coming up next. What will he do? So, we're starting with Miasma of Pestilence. That's a -1 on this fresh Demon Prince with the separating plate. Let's see if we can cast it.
Okay, I've got a good feeling about this, you know.
He says he's got a good feeling.
So looking for a 6.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I will attempt to deny.
How dare you?
How dare me. No, you do indeed get it.
So he's now -1 to hit.
He's a -1 to hit. Fair enough.
Very good. And then I'm going to cast Smite on to Stormraven Omega.
Sure. Goes off. I will attempt to deny that.
No.
I do deny it. Yes.
Okay, and then we'll go for Smite over here as well.
Okay.
Goes off on a 7.
Goes off on a 7. Right. I think I can only deny 2, if I remember correctly. So yeah, just roll the damage. We'll assume that that is the case.
Just 1.
Just the 1. Because I've got 4 CP left and not too much to spend it on, I might use a stratagem to ignore that wound on a 5-up.
Okay.
That's your last power this turn, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can actually deny the 3rd time. Can attempt to manifest 2 and attempt to deny 2. It is 2, just no 3. Okay. So what I will do then, because that'll put me on 9 wounds. Can I take 9 wounds? Probably best off. Yeah, I'll take the 9 wounds. That's fine. I'll save my command point for something else later on. Okay, that is the Psychic phase. Let's see what happens in the shooting phase next. We're in the shooting phase, and Stigirius is doing Master of Prescience, this time putting the -1 to hit on the remaining Centurion Sergeants. And then that was just just as well, because the mortar is targeting the sergeant as well as the slugger, the flamers, the plague spitters are going into the 3 marine units here.
Yeah.
So, okay, rolling to do what first?
Let's do the plague spitters.
Okay, plague spitters.
So 2d6 automatic hits.
7.
7, not bad. Wounding you on 3s, rerolling 1s because it is a plague weapon.
Yes.
Okay, rerolling 1s. Okay, that's fine. So 5 wounds at -1.
Okay. Pass 3, failed 2. So
Okay.
again, this time I will kill the sergeant and this marine. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we've got a slugger.
Yeah, so that's 4 shots. Rerolling 1s because of the prince there.
Yeah.
Cool.
1 hit.
So, well, oh yeah, it's -1. So
Yeah,
1
and
hit.
you did move as well, right?
No, he actually was stationed.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
And then to wound.
No
Failed wounds. Okay.
D6 on the
The
mortar.
mortar. 6. Very nice.
That's what I wanted. So
Got
it will
5s to
be
hit.
5s to hit you. Rerolling 1s.
2 hits.
2
No
hits,
1s.
no 1s. Okay. And then 3s to wound you. Double 6.
Double 6,
Okay, so
very
it's
nice.
-2.
It's a 1 and a 4. I will, because that's a pass at -2, because I've got 2 up armor save.
Okay.
I will use command points for the second save. It doesn't pay off though.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
looking for a
You
5
need
or 6.
5 or 6. And that would kill him, and it
Bosh.
does. That's a huge kill. Killing the Centurion reduces a tremendous amount of firepower.
It's the
Ouch.
charge phase, and the Demon Prince is going to charge into Storm Raven Omega. Will I live to regret it? There is a lot of Overwatch coming in. Starting with the Hurricane Bolters. Oh, good. 4 hits.
4 hits, and then to wounds. 1 wound.
1 wound, so I get a 2-up save because of the separating plate, which I make. Very
Okay.
good.
And then twin multi-melter. No hits,
Nope.
twin las cannons. No hits, 2 rockets. No hits.
Okay, I cannot fail this charge, so I'm just going to
you
plop
go.
him in there.
Okay.
Okay, so now it will be the fight phase. I get 7 attacks on you with my Malefic Talons.
Yes.
Hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s because of himself. Rerolling that 1, and I've got 2 discussingly resilient in there. Sorry,
2
2 Deaths of the False Emperor. Okay, so that's another 2 hits. And then I am strength 7, I
Yeah.
think. So be forced to wound you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a great roll.
Wow.
It's not a great roll. 2 wounds go through. I believe it's -2, and they're 2 damage a pop.
Okay. 5s and 6s to save.
No
Both
saves.
failed. Okay, I'll use a CP again to try and reduce that damage. It does.
Okay, cool.
Very cool. So
So
down to 2 CP now.
Yeah, and
2 damage.
7 wounds remaining. I should have got a couple more there, but that's how the dice roll goes. And that you will get to hit me back.
Yes, I will. I think it's 3 attacks. Oh, well, he's badly degraded now. So it is. The Space Marine Codex is so irritatingly
It's
big.
so big. It truly is a codex.
Right, D3 attacks. 3. No hits.
No hits. Okay, cool. So with that, that is the end of the turn.
Yes.
Interesting stuff. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this goes in this next
I
turn.
think the killing of the Centurion does win you the game because I don't have the firepower now to get rid of. I don't think the Plague Burst Crawler as well. However, if Artemis powers up, then I could be back in it.
Well, this is what I'm scared of.
Artemis could take that prince's head.
Well, let's see. Will Artemis be the hero that we all wanted him to be? That will be coming up next. Turn 3, movement phase is complete. We did score the 1 point there, so that puts Lawrence's on 4 points in total to my 6, I think. So I am leading at the moment, but if we can clear these guys here in the middle, that will make a big difference to how this game proceeds. So here it is. We've stayed in hover mode here. Artemis has come out to play. He was hiding behind this rock. They're looking at clearing these units over here. Tigurius is going to face off against my Demon Prince by the look of it, which is absolutely epic. And we've also got some shooting that's going to come in. So it's definitely not over. If he clears all these 3 units, it's definitely still on, but in a big way. Let's see what happens. So we're going to do some psychic.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast. Yeah. I think I'm going to cast Might of Heroes.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast that on Artemis.
Okay, cool.
Might of Heroes. 5 and a 4, so that definitely goes off on a 9.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to attempt to deny that with my malignant casting.
Because he's only 6 inches away from that malignant plague caster. There we go.
Yeah. So can I deny it? I got a 9 as well. No, I can't. Almost though. Okay.
Then the second power. So far, so good. Now I've got a couple of options. I could go Null Zone, or I could go Veil of Time. Veil of Time on Artemis would be nice because I'd reroll the failed charge. Or Null Zone, I'd remove his invulnerable save, which is significant. I don't really need the reroll failed charge at 6 inches when I can use a CP anyway, so I am going to go for Null Zone.
He's going to go for it.
Chief Epistolary Madness. Goodbye. Right, unfortunately, that's failed, but I will use my inbuilt ability to re-roll the cast rather than a CP, because I need to save those 2 CP.
Oh, that's a 6. And that is, I can't
That's a
see.
3.
It goes off. So I will again attempt to deny.
Okay.
So, again, very important. I have no CP though.
Because if you've got no invulnerable,
it's
that
a problem.
opens him up.
It's a serious problem.
Could be a problem.
Let's see what happens. Can I deny you? Oh.
5, 6, 7, 8. Close.
No, but I can't. Okay, this has turned it on its head. It'll be shooting in just a minute. It's the shooting. Crack grenade coming in from Epistolary Magnus.
Yes. Crack grenades.
It's a miss.
Re-rolls 1s because of Artemis, who is a brother captain.
That's a hit.
Okay. To wound. Failed wound.
Failed wound. Okay. He survived the first volley. Are you going to shoot these melters?
No, I'm going to hold off on that.
Okay, he's going to hold off on the melters.
It's going to be the Storm Raven that fires next. Let me just see what I'm doing.
Okay. Razorback now opening up into the Demon Prince. Now, he will be hitting on 4s because of miasma of pestilence.
Yes. Okay.
Still pretty good roll.
Not bad. What is your toughness? 6?
6, yeah.
So 3 wounds.
Okay, cool.
-1.
So I'll be getting 3 ups because of the separating plate here. I make 2, I fail 1. Disgustingly resilient. No, so he's got his first wound down over there on 7. Okay, very good.
Okay, I'm going to have a think about that now.
Okay, Miss is going to throw a crack grenade at my plague caster here.
Yeah. Hits.
Oh, that's a hit.
Very much a hit. It's
that's
a wound.
A wound. Okay, 4 up save needed.
Yes.
I do make the save.
Very nice.
Very good. Do you know what you're doing, or do you need to think?
No, definitely need to think now.
Okay. But 2 crack grenades and 2 melter guns are being shot over here at my Demon Prince. So crack grenades first?
Double melter first.
Double melter
Double
first.
Melter first. One's a hit, one's a miss.
Okay.
I've got 2 CP left. Getting both through could be significant because you have no invuln.
I have no invuln.
And I wound you on 3s. But it's only a 4.
What's he gonna do?
It's tough because I need everything to be a perfect storm to have a chance of staying even in the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep it as it is.
Okay.
Now to wound. Just as well, because I can re-roll that with a CP. I get the wounds.
Okay. So I do have the separating plate. So it's -4. So on a 6, I do actually make a save here. Oh, can you feel it? I can feel the power. 6. Oh, very close, but it does go through.
It does go through. So it's 2d6 picking the highest at this range.
There's the 6. It was a 1 and a 6.
Okay.
Okay, so I do get my disgustingly resilient saves here. I make only one.
Huge.
So he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
All right, here we got 2 crash grenades.
Okay, here they come.
Could they finish him?
One's a hit, one's a miss.
Okay, to wound him. It's a wound, folks.
It's a wound. Okay,
this is getting dangerous now.
Looking for a 3 here. He makes that. Okay. Very good. Okay. Much thought has gone into this next move.
Yeah.
But if it all pays off, it will be absolutely devastating for the Death Guard. So, explain the motives here. Right. Explain the moves.
So basically, we're going to set it up so that the Malignant Plaguecaster is still alive. So Artemis will then charge and kill him.
Right.
This Razorback's going to charge this, survive the Overwatch, and then tag it.
Okay.
Then we're going to fire the twin Hurricane Bolters. Yeah. Before all of that, rather, twin Hurricane Bolters will fire at the rear Biologist Putrefier.
Yep.
He will also receive the attacks from 2 Storm Strike missiles.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then twin laser cannons will go into the Malignant Plague Surgeon here.
Okay.
And then twin multi-melters will go into this Demon Prince.
Okay. So where would you like to start?
Let's start with the Hurricane Bolters.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Okay.
Now we're hitting on 4s because we're degraded, but we're rerolling 1s because of Artemis.
Very good.
So 4s, rerolling 1s. Very nice.
I have a sinking feeling in my stomach.
But you are toughness 5?
I am, yes.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it is 6 wounds.
6 wounds?
6
okay,
wounds.
Cool. So 3s here for my saves.
Well, he's failed 5 saves before I've even fired.
Excellent.
The Storm Strike missiles.
And then I get my Disgustingly Resilient.
Okay.
No,
he's dead.
He's dead.
Wow.
There it is. Excellent.
Okay.
Las cannons now into the Plague Surgeon.
Plague Surgeon. Both hit, folks. 1 wound.
1 wound. I will get a 6-up save here.
Oh, yeah, sure,
minus,
sure. Yeah, -3, right?
Yeah.
No, so
no.
it's D6 damage.
Okay.
4. It's 1 for every wound he's got.
Disgustingly Resilient. I do make 2.
Okay.
So he's got 2 wounds left.
Okay.
Fair enough. And now...
Twin multi-melter at the Prince.
At the Prince.
Twin multi-melter. We have a hit.
1 hit.
2 wounds. Okay.
Okay.
2 wounds. That is a wound.
That is a wound.
That's -4.
Okay. So I do get a 6-up save because of the separating plague.
Gone, but null zone.
Ah.
Now we are in melter range, so it's 2d6 picking the highest. That is a double 4. So it's 4.
Okay. So Disgustingly Resilient now.
Yep.
No, he's dead.
He's gone. That's significant.
Yeah. That's a problem. Okay, cool. So that was all the shooting there. We'll be going into the charge phase in just a moment. It's the charge phase, and here it comes. We're charging in with this Razorback into the Plague Burst Crawler. I will get some Overwatch, so let's do the Heavy Slugger first. No hits. 2d6 automatic hits from my Flamers. It is 10. I'll take that. So that's 4 more. It is forced to wound you.
Can we roll those 2
1,
ones?
2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. It is 7 wounds. Now, you do only have 6 left, Lawrence.
This is true. I do have 4-up saves, so I'm hoping for a bit of luck.
Oh, you've got the luck.
I've got the luck. I only failed 3, so I definitely survive.
Can you make the charge?
Can I make the charge? I don't think I need very high. 5 should be just out.
Just
okay,
out.
so I might have to re-roll the 2 then.
Okay.
Which does unfortunately open up Artemis, but Artemis is very close. So if we re-roll the 2, because we tag you, yes.
Yeah.
Because that is significant. Because now we can't fire. That does free me up considerably. and almost guarantees the survival of Artemis, you see. So very important.
So he's got 3 wounds
3
remaining.
left. I'm trying to find the 3. It's impossible. There it is.
Okay, very good. Right.
Finally, it will be Artemis charging both your characters.
Okay, so what do you need to get into both?
So I was 6 inches away. In fact, I'm just under 6 inches away, so it will be a 5-inch charge that's required.
So just because I'm going to throw grenades at you, I think.
Sure.
Unfortunately, my biologist putrefier is gone.
Yes.
But anyway, so I'll just do this both at the same time.
Sure.
So 2d6.
One's a hit.
9. Oh no, this is my shots from both of them.
Oh, sorry, frag grenades.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's 9.
Or is it the black grenade?
6. It's the black grenade,
Right.
yeah. So what have I got there? 6, that's 9. Okay, so 6s. I've hit you 3 times. And then black grenade is normally, it is a plague weapon. So I'm wounding you on 5s and 6s. 2 wounds there go through. He's completely fine. Now, can he make the charge?
Artemis.
Just needs a 5.
He makes it just.
Wow, very cool. Here it is. Can Artemis ruin my day?
Artemis. So he moves in, now passing to both. He's now within 3 of that objective, which is, of course, significant. And I get 4 attack space, +1 through Might of Heroes, and I get plus D3 for the Teeth of Terror. It's just the 1, but that's fine. What we're going to do is put 3... Well, I've got 1 CP left at this point, haven't I? My last one,
yeah.
So I didn't use it. I might re-roll that 1.
Okay.
Because I would like to have as many attacks as possible, especially when I hit on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
So I will re-roll that 1, see if I can get some more attacks.
No.
Of course not. Okay, so that's our last CP gone. Now it's 6 attacks. I'm going to put 3 on him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put 3 on the other one.
Let's do it.
Artemis. Okay, he hits on 2s. This is on the Playcaster.
Yep, sure.
3 hits. He's now strength 6 because of Might of Heroes. Oh, Artemis!
Incredible.
3 wounds with the Teeth of Terror. It is -2 and it's damage 2.
Okay, so
He's taking heads
I
today.
need to do 5s
Okay,
here.
we need 5s. He's
No,
failed 2.
he is dead.
But you do have disgusting resilience.
Oh, that's true.
He is a malignant playcaster.
Okay, cool.
So 4 saves are
4
required.
saves.
Because it's damage 2. Come on, Artemis. Yeah,
He's dead. Okay, very good.
Significant.
Yeah.
And now for the Plague Surgeon. Hitting on 2s. All 3 hit. He's here to avenge his father. The Gilliman. Oh, it's another 2 wounds.
Another 2 wounds.
At -2.
Looking at 5s here.
It's significant.
No.
Both go through 4 damage.
Let's see.
Artemis.
He's dead as well.
No.
There it is. That is the
Wow.
turning point of the game. Incredible stuff there.
Yeah.
It's come right down to the wire, but we will have to see if I can salvage that. You will now get to attack back over
Oh yes,
here.
that's true. Yes, the token gesture attack.
Yeah.
So it's just 1 attack at those wounds. I miss.
You miss. Okay, and I will obviously attack you as well.
Okay.
Because if I could kill you remarkably, that would be pretty sweet.
That would, yeah.
So I get 3 attacks, and I'm hitting you on 6s.
You use my consolidate to go nearer you officially, but also hiding.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I don't hit you at all.
Right.
Okay, so that is a problem. That is a serious problem for me. I don't really... I'll have to have a look and see what we can do. But very good stuff. Nice play there. It was pretty much... That was the perfect storm.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you needed. So well played. Let's see if I can claw this back.
Folks, this is it. It's turn... Is it turn 4? No.
Yeah.
Turn 4 for the Death Guards. This is a summary, and wow, this was a significant last turn that I just had. We can see that he has fallen back over here. He's now contesting the objective. Trying to steal it from Artemis there. However, he did score another point at the beginning of the turn because those Plague Marines were still on that objective, although they have now seen that they need to move forwards, trying to target the Storm Raven here, Storm Raven Omega. However, with the point he scored at the beginning of this turn, he's now on 7 points, and I'm on 4. So... he's still in the lead.
Yeah.
And it's all about the points. Let's see what happens. We're going to go straight into shooting.
Yeah.
what I will do is with with Epistolary Magnus, I'll put the -1 to hit on Stormraven Omega.
Of course.
And then you will get to fire nonetheless with all those Plague Marines.
So, I mean, 18-inch rapid fire with these two.
Okay.
So we'll do the bolters first, and then I've got 4, then 7 shots there with the bolters.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s, 2 hits, and then wounding you on 5s and 6s. No.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay, the blight launchers.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Wounding you on 5s and 6s. 2 wounds there.
2
Very
wounds.
good. -2.
2 both go through. That is significant here, folks.
2d3 damage here.
4.
So he does 4.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm only down to 3 wounds now.
Yeah, I can't kill him now though, which is a real shame.
No, but still, that was a very, very good bit of luck there.
Yeah,
it's getting dangerous.
I'll overcharge with my. Yeah, I'll overcharge with my my sergeant here.
Okay.
Oh no, I won't, because twos is also would
2s
kill
would kill you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So I'll just fire a normal one.
It's
cocked.
okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah. That is a hit.
Okay.
Can I wound you? I can't wound you.
No. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So that does mark the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Because he can't charge because he's fallen back. Tough. Really damaged Stormraven Omega now, but he's just keeping me in the game. I need him to power up now as we go into my turn 4, which incidentally, he's denied me getting these points here. So I only get 1 point again. So I'm on 5 points and bonus sit on 7.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one, but I need this to be a big turn.
Here it is, the turn 4 summary for the Ultramarines. We had an and a 6-inch advance move up here. Yeah. You're getting all the rolls you need at the moment, mate.
Yeah.
I'm finding it pretty obnoxious, actually.
Yeah.
So get straight up in there. That's fine. So that's a nice play there. So he will be holding it now, which is good. We're still holding this objective here. Stayed stationary. We've popped around here to put some shots into these guys, and Epistolary Magnus has come around the corner to help out as well. It's all happening. Yeah. It's all happening. So we're going to do a quick psychic phase.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to open with the easy peasy smites.
Okay.
It doesn't go off. Okay, and then we're going to do Null Zone.
Okay.
It will go off on your Plague Burst Crawler. I will use a reroll from Tigurius himself. Does go off. Okay, so no Invon now. That's significant.
Yep.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
That's been a very good power.
It has.
Okay, cool. It'll be shooting in just a sec. It's the shooting phase. I've just yelled at Lawrence off camera.
Yeah.
So anyway, you should be upset. It's my first game back. He comes in here.
It's a very close game, though.
Yeah.
Winning the game.
Well.
So these go very well.
Yeah.
So 12 shots into you.
Go on then.
Hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s with 3 wounds left.
Yeah, apparently. Not that it matters.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So, yes, 1 to 2 wounds, he goes down another bracket.
Oh, Razorbacks are so good.
Yeah. No wounds, though,
no
so
wounds.
there you go.
There you go. That's something, I guess.
That's something.
Yeah. Okay, what are you shooting next?
We're going to do a melter, multi-melter, a melter
Just
gun.
a melter gun.
No, we're not.
It's a miss.
Okay, then we're going to do this melter gun into you. Now, he advanced, so that's a miss.
So it's a miss.
Okay, and then we're going to do the crack grenades. That's a hit. That's a wound.
Okay, cool. So 4. I do make that.
Very nice.
Okay, the yelling has worked, it seems.
Okay, right, let me have a think.
Okay, so what are we shooting now?
It's the crack grenade from Artemis.
Okay, let's do it.
Hits. No, doesn't wounds.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so then we're going to go to Stormraven.
Does he have a bolt pistol?
Yes, bolt pistol. No, because I thought that I was going to throw a crack grenade from him, but I advanced, so I couldn't. We didn't do anything anyway.
Right.
So I'm just not going to fire with him.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so what we're going to do is twin las cannons, twin multi-melters, and storm strike missiles into this.
Okay.
And then we're going to do all of the hurricane bolters into your Plague Marines.
Okay. So you're hitting on 5s?
I'm hitting on 5s.
Okay.
But I am rerolling.
Grotty is with me as I walk through the valley with the shadow of the Nurgle. Yeah. I feel bloated.
You feel bloated?
Yes.
Twin multi-melter. One's a hit.
Oh, I should have said shadow. Okay.
Should have said so. Fails to wounds.
Okay, that's something.
Twin las cannon. That's a hit.
Come on now.
That's a wound.
No.
So no invuln save.
So
You need a 6.
6.
No. D6 damage.
Just
1.
1.
Okay.
Can I ignore it?
Survive at this rate.
I can.
Okay. Then we've got 2 Storm Strike missiles. No hits.
Okay.
And then we've got Hurricane Bolters. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's not ideal.
Okay.
But we've got ones here. We can re-roll. Just a few hits. And then to wound you. Just 1 wound on those Plague Marines.
Okay.
So not much of anything.
And I make
Makes
the
a
save.
Okay. Well, that went really poorly.
That's not great.
Let's see what happens. I'm going to do a charge phase next.
Okay. Back now is going to charge into the Plague Burst Crawler. So I'll do my Heavy Slugger first. I hit you once. Can I wound you?
Nope.
I cannot. 2d6 automatic hits. 9. Okay, not bad. That's the kind of roll that I wanted. 4s. Rerolling 1s because it is a plague weapon. Rerolling that 1. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. Now, Lawrence, I don't want you to panic.
That's good, because I passed every save, Mr. Bow.
Make the charge then.
Making the charge.
He doesn't.
That's a failed charge. That is incredibly unlucky.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's a problem. I'm going to have to... gonna have to think now.
Okay. Orders come in to Storm Raven Omega. He is told to crash his Storm Raven into the Plague Burst Crawler.
Yeah, desperate times.
It's
desperate
all
times.
happening here. Right, let's...
Just when he's in, before anyone comments, he's in hover mode, so he loses the airborne and hard to hit. So therefore he can charge.
Okay. So I will get to Overwatch against you.
Yeah.
Right, so first of all, Heavy Slugger. I hit you once.
Yeah.
It's a failed wound.
Sure.
2d6 automatic hits.
Yeah.
Only
That's
4.
more like it. That's more like it.
I wound you strength 7. I wound you 3 times though.
Okay. Pass 1.
It's got 1 wound left.
You know how to make this tense. And then to charge. Can we get above a 3? No, we cannot.
Oh, can you believe
Wow,
it?
that I believe is game.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Interesting stuff. Desperate times.
Yeah.
Artemis is now charging into the Plague Burst Crawler.
Yeah. I'm going to actually roll my charge first to even see if it's worth it. We finally make it.
Oh, yes. he makes it all right.
That's actually a good roll because I'm going to use that to get around behind you. But anyway, look, if he survives, of course.
If he survives, okay. Heavy Slugger. I hit you once.
You've consistently done
Failed
that
to
every
wound you.
single Overwatch. Okay.
2d6.
2d6.
Automatic hits. 8.
Yep.
That's what we wanted. 3s to wound you. Rerolling 1s because it is a plague weapon. Rerolling those 2 1s there. Okay, so that is 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Minus 1.
Come on, Artemis. Artemis! He's already failed 4, but he has just lived.
He's just lived.
He's keeping me in the game.
So you do tag me.
I do tag you.
Incredible.
It is important.
It is very important.
Come round here now.
I will let you move in and we'll be right back. The fight phase. Let's see if Artemis can remove this behemoth from the battlefield.
D3 additional attacks for Artemis. 2 more. So he goes to 6 attacks now, because he doesn't have anything like Might of Heroes on him this time. To hits. Rerolling 1s. Come on, Artemis. Okay. Oh, wow! Artemis, you beast! Now, you do not have an invulnerable save, but it's -2 anyway.
So I would have got my... It's the same as that.
Incredible. 5 wounds
Wow.
from Artemis. He's clearly
Very
furious.
cool. Very cool. Okay, so I only make one
You only made
save.
one save.
Okay.
That is 8 points of damage from Artemis there.
Yes, unless...
Oh my goodness, Artemis is powered up.
unless, of course, I make some saves.
Castor, come on.
Yeah.
For Castor.
I do make 4.
Okay, but 4 wounds down.
So that he was on 11, so that puts him down to 7 wounds remaining. Very good stuff. I now get to hit you back.
Yep.
With 7 wounds, I still get 3 attacks. Now, you do only have 1 wound left.
This is true.
So I'm just going to roll 666 here.
If you say so.
Are you ready? I do get 1!
Hits. 30 wounds.
So I do get 1 here.
Yep.
Right, I am strength at the moment. I am strength... Oh, hang on. I can't
It'd
see.
be 3s to wound me.
It'd be 3s to wound you.
Yeah, it would be 3s to wound me.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Are you ready for it? It is a wound on a 6.
Artemis denies you.
Oh, it's pretty cocked.
Okay, we're
I can't even see. Reroll that. No. Okay, fair enough. So that will be my turn 5 coming up next. Interesting.
Folks, this is insane. The Plague Burst Crawler retreats from combat over the objective, but because, of course, Defenders of Humanity, I hold the objective regardless, and I have more models there as well.
Yeah.
I'm on 5 points. Mr. Bone, at the beginning of this turn, didn't get any points because he moved forwards away from that objective to do some shooting over here and to try and get to the middle objective. He's now realised that this is turn 5, and in my turn 5 coming up next, I am guaranteed 2 plus 3 points, which will put me on 8 points to his 7.
Yeah.
So what he's done now is he's moved back, hoping for turn 6, so that he could then even the playing field.
Yeah, so effectively I should have moved probably like this last turn, so I made a stupid mistake which potentially has lost me the game.
Right.
But there it is. That's just one of those things. Frustrating.
Well, it's close. No, the game is likely to go on, statistically.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have to
now,
see.
no shooting here. It's a summary. What are these Plague Marines doing?
Well, they're going to shoot at
of course, which has only got 1 wound.
Yeah, okay. So
here we go.
Let's start with the blights, yeah? So I'm assuming the -1 is going on him?
Of course, yes.
Yes. Okay, so 4s with the blight launcher. I hit you 3 times, though.
Okay.
Wounding you on 5s. I've wounded you twice, so
Ouch.
it's -2. He's dead.
Definitely dead.
Does he blow up?
Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. Stormraven Omega is destroyed. He's now out of the game.
Right, that's it. That's
That
my turn.
is the turn.
Okay.
We then go into my turn 5. Let's see what happens.
Turn 5, this is a summary for the Ultramarines. We've done a little shuffle around here, so we're re-rolling 1s for everyone in this circle here. Yeah. And we've moved forward with the Razorback. That's it.
That's it.
Psychic, what would you like to do?
Right, Null Zone.
Okay.
We're going to re-roll.
Oh, yep.
It goes off. Again.
I can't believe it. I cannot actually believe it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't actually do anything last turn. So
it doesn't matter.
That is, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. There's something wrong with you.
We're now going to do Smite.
Right.
On the Plague Burst Crawler. That does go off.
Great.
It's D3 Mortal Runes. I roll a 3.
Oh, good. I ignore...
He's lost
2. Yeah, so I'm down to 5.
Okay. That's Psychic done.
Joy of joys.
We're going to now do the Twin Assault Cannon from the Razorback. He did move, so he's now hitting you on 5s.
Oh, good.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 12. Right, hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s because Artemis is there. Okay, and then to wounds. No wounds.
Yay!
And then we have a crack grenade from Artemis.
No!
He hits you. He doesn't wound you.
Yes.
Crack grenade from Magnus. He misses because I think he's only ballistic skill 3.
Yes.
Then we've got 2 melter guns. I'll do the first one first. He can re-roll. Captain. No. Okay. We'll do a crack grenade from the sergeant. He hits. He fails to wound. We'll do the other melter gun. He misses. We'll do a bolt pistol. He hits. Can he wound? He can wound.
Can I save? Okay, disgustingly resilient? No! The bolt pistol. The bolt pistol of
Classic.
all of that does the wound.
Okay.
Right, so that's what you're shooting.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna
then
do
we're going to charge with the Razorback.
Okay. Heavy slugger. I hit once.
This is the same thing you've done every single time.
It's not a wound.
Unbelievable.
2d6.
2d6.
7. That is Nurgle's number.
Nurgle's number.
That is Nurgle's number.
It's Nurgle's number.
I'm now going to send you back to your corpse emperor in pieces.
I see.
I've done 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
You have to fail them all.
Saves. I do pass 2.
What's wrong with you?
That means now I deliberately moved up so close to you, so I cannot fail this charge, everybody.
So in you go.
Right, now, because he's tagged in, now I will charge Artemis in.
Right.
Because he can now. And he does make it.
I'll move him for you, shall I?
Yes, please, thank
Happy
you.
to go there?
Yes. And then I will charge Epistolary Magnus into you as well.
That's a bit much.
Oh, yes, he makes it too.
Great.
So we so we kind of all tucking around here
He's
now.
on 2 wounds.
Yes, he's on 2 wounds. Now you are going to die.
Probably.
Do you understand this?
Yeah.
You are going to die, sir.
There is a good chance.
D3 attacks from Artemis.
Yes.
Oh, I can see how this is going.
Oh, yes.
2s. They all hit.
Oh, good.
The Teeth of Terror for Gilliman and for Castor. He wounds you. He only wounds you once. So you are carrying.
Not over yet. Damn it. So it's 2 wounds unless I get disgustingly resilient. Come on now. Yeah. Oh.
Another one down.
I'm down to 3.
Epistolary Magnus.
Here to say he likes fighting chaos every day. All right, what can he do?
Okay, Epistolary Magnus. I believe he's got 3 attacks.
He's got a force stave.
He does.
So you've rolled 2 3s and a 2 there.
Okay, we're just going to check his weapon skill is alright, so he can't. Okay, 2's a miss. Right, to wound you. He has wounded you once.
Okay, it's
This is
-1, I
minus
believe.
1. It's D3 damage. Okay.
It does go through.
Is it Epistolary Magnus?
Oh, yes.
That shows.
It's because Omega, his best friend, has been
Artemis.
killed.
Oh, it's 2 wounds.
Okay, can I do that? No, I've got 1 wound left.
Okay. Now, for argument's sake, I would have actually charged the sergeant and Marine in as well, but we'll do the Razorback first.
Okay.
Right. The Razorback, I believe, only has 1 attack at this.
It does.
So, can we hit? No. Okay. Right. So let's just do the Marine and the sergeants. So the sergeant, 3 attacks.
Okay.
Can we hit 3 times?
Oh, good.
Can he wounds? He's got a wound there, Mr. Bone.
Oh, yes. I've made the same.
1 attack from the melter gun. That's a miss.
No.
Okay, so he survives. However,
What
that marks the end of the turn.
Good.
That marks the end of the game.
Good.
I'm on 8 points.
Yeah.
You're on 7 points.
Yeah. Right, roll
Who
off.
rolls?
You can.
You'd like me to roll?
Yeah, I'm filming. It makes
Yourself.
sense. It makes sense that you
So
roll.
I just like a 1 now to end.
Or 2.
Or a
1 or
2.
2.
The game unfortunately continues,
continues.
such as it is. Right, this would normally be turn 6. However, Bone has had a long, hard think about this. We've both discussed it. Actually, is there any point continuing? He is only a point behind, but he cannot fire. This unit cannot move around this rock to get to the juicy, in line of sight to the juicy Marines, let alone the Razorback. They would be able to get into line of sight if this moved out of the way to Magnus, but they can't fire at him because there's a closer target, even though he can't see it. So effectively, and in order to get all the way around there, he'd have to leave that objective, which is the other killer. So, or he could just try and conga line and do it that way, but ultimately, he's not going to be able to get into line of sight this turn. So therefore, he can't do any shooting.
No.
Now, could you... Yeah, no, we've done... Yeah, because you've got a 5-inch move. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've pre-measured it that he's not possible to get into line of sight with those Marines.
No.
So, as a result, he can't do any effective shooting this turn.
No.
So, if that's the case,
What's the point?
I would then get another guaranteed 3 points
Yeah.
next turn, and that would
I
seal
feel
the deal.
it's broken my heart. I was really enjoying that game, but it's fruitless. I concede.
Well, folks, Wellington.
Yeah.
You nearly got me there.
It was close.
That was very close.
Yeah.
But it was also a really awesome game.
Yeah, no, I had a really good time.
Morty killed Gilliman. Gilliman killed him back.
That's 40k right there.
It is.
When stuff like that happens, that's when it's epic.
And then to be fair, when Artemis did power up, killing those 2 characters, that was epic.
It was pretty epic.
Artemis yet again.
I didn't really enjoy it.
I can imagine as the
because I was watching
player.
it. In fact, I'm sure if you watch the video back now, I was pretty vocal with my commentary, and then through that whole set,
You should have, but he said with the cameras off.
I was very, very quiet, and you went, "Oh, Artemis, he's done this," and you might hear me. I think at one point I just went, "Great."
Artemis!
No, it's very cool.
He did it for Castor.
Well,
listen, the good guys have to win eventually, but it's very close.
Yeah, but I mean, no, it was all right.
No, well, Grotty's a bit upset.
Grotty's upset. Well, I mean,
he does like Artemis. But he's a bit upset.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was it was a balanced game as far as luck was concerned and everything.
Until the end, it got weird though.
Yeah, it got
failing those charges when I needed a 5 and a 6-inch charge, or a 3 on both.
Yeah.
And then Artemis just surviving.
Oh.
It made it very cinematic.
Yeah.
But if you had killed Artemis, then to be fair, you could have, I don't know what would have happened.
Well, no, because then I could have done some more shooting.
Yeah, you would have killed a Marine unit.
I would have played on at this point, though.
Of course, yeah.
So I would have been storming around here with the Plague Marines going, go, 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 go.
Yeah, but then you'd be off that point.
Yeah, but it would have been different, though, because you wouldn't have had enough there, and I would have shot you all.
It's very tough. But then, likewise, if I just made a 4-inch charge with a Razorback, then, But then, to be fair, Artemis getting in, and then he wailed on that Blade Burst Crawler.
Yeah. He was angry.
He was a beast. He is a beast.
Well, anyway, look, it was good. That was good. It was a good game. I think I think I played pretty good.
Yes.
I think I made one mistake moving out, but as we saw in the end, actually, point-wise, it made no difference.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of play I'm gonna
do at the LVO.
Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna win the LVO.
Yeah. You're gonna win it.
I'm gonna win the whole thing.
That's it. Nick Nana who?
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah, no, my money's on you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel that you're not being entirely serious.
I'm being
when
very
you say
serious.
That. Yeah. I'm doing a new positive power thinking thing.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I am willing you to do it.
But you've got to really will me to do
I
it.
am.
No, good. But you don't, not that kind of like, oh, go, Bebo.
Shall I? Maybe I should just pull out of the LVO as well. Then I should.
No, I need you to come and carry my case at least.
Right. So I can
when
be
I'm
your caddy.
when I'm in the top 8.
Right.
And you've not made it again.
Yeah,
you got 9th.
Yeah,
which is,
again.
It's all right. I mean, it's all right. Then I'll need you to carry the case.
Well, you know what? That would actually be quite funny because the only time I've gotten 9th, I've gone 4 and 2 at the LVO, 5 and 1 at the LVO, 4 and 2 at the LVO.
Yeah.
This will be my 4th time. The only time I nearly got into the top 8 was with Drakari, and I am technically taking Drakari to the LVO. So if I got 9th again, that'd be like insulting.
Yeah.
I need the top 8 this time.
Yeah, well,
but you could still win it. I could if you just let me go into the top 8.
So this is when the power of positive talk. You can still win it. I don't need your negativity.
I mean, you're going to win.
And he says it with a smirk. Listen, I am a bubble of radiant energy.
Well,
I am summoning the win.
If you come back and you've won it, I mean, well, what do I do then? I just go, well, you did win it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, nothing changes. We still do battle reports and everything.
Right. That's right.
But I am a world champion at that point.
That's correct, yeah.
And the truth is, I am a world champion in the hearts of the many already.
I see.
So, it'll just be kind of...
it'll just be a vindication of that.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that was better than consolidating. That was a better word.
Well, look... LVO aside, I thought that the game was very good.
Yeah, it was very tense in some points. We had some laughs.
Yes. And then you called me lots of names off camera.
Yeah, which is fun.
Now, I'm not going to say that I played well. I played a Gilliman list at the beginning. I think I did play well when I was really back was up against the wall and then moved with Artemis and a Storm Raven. I think that was my proudest moment in the game.
Good.
But I am devastated that I didn't end up killing that irritating Plague Burst Crawler.
And that's my.
And that's the real
victory.
reason you conceded.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Because I didn't want it
to deny me.
Yeah, because I'm a horrible person like that. But anyway, we should briefly talk about bolter drills.
Yes, we should.
Because that was the whole reason that we did it.
Yeah. Well, I think hopefully you guys really enjoyed that because it was a really close game.
Yeah.
Easily you could have won that at any moment.
It was
Mortarion.
I think we both won, if you know what I mean.
We both won.
When you have a game like that, I think the winner is...
Well, cinematically, you've had a cinematic game.
Yeah.
Those are the best games for
It's perfect.
Even though the lists were not competitive, but stronger.
Very strong.
So, look, bolter drill. Is it good? Well, you know what? Yeah. On vehicles, you really see it shine.
And actually on the Centurions, now listen, I'm going to say it. I know it's 300 points.
Be careful now. It's a very controversial statement. You can't go throwing this round.
I'm not going to say that they're competitive. But I am going to say that if you wanted to take them off the shelf and take them down to your local gaming club with a Gilliman to the left side of him, I actually think they're very good.
Well, I mean, look, they're very interesting.
They're not. They're like
it's 6 las cannons on that unit there,
and 36 hurricane bolter shots.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it's a lot of shots, isn't it? They become quite interesting. I know that there will certainly be some considerations for the hurricane bolters and the heavy bolters.
Yeah. So how many points is that?
Well, they become a lot cheaper then, you see.
Yeah.
And then
so
what you have is like the ultimate horde clearance unit.
Is it more shots than aggressors?
At that point, it's very close. But the thing is, it's better range than the aggressors.
Yeah.
And that goes a long way.
Because that's where the aggressors fall down.
Yeah.
I mean, the aggressors and Gilliman I've faced many times, and I think it's really good combo.
I mean, look...
But it's really easy to stay out of range from them.
Here's the thing. I'm going to drop this like it's hot right now.
Just do it.
I'm going to drop this like it's hot.
Do it.
Folks, you should really consider this if you're a Space Marine fan, because I'm considering it. You know what? It's 210 points for all heavy bolters and hurricane bolters. The thing is...
For 3 of them.
Their toughness 5 at 3 wounds. That is actually worth serious consideration.
For horde clearance.
That is worth serious consideration.
Yeah.
Because then also you've got the Storm of Fire Warlord trait. So let's say you're not a Gilliman player. You still have your Captain for the reroll 1. Still have your Lieutenant for the reroll 1s to wounds. And in Storm of Fire, it's a area effect, and within 6 inches, those shots become rending. Rending. Sorry,
wow,
too many
that was a throwback.
Sorry. So they get an additional -1 to hit. Yeah, within 6 inches of your Warlord, each to wound roll of 6 or more for a friendly chapter unit within 6 inches gets a -1.
Oh,
so the heavy bolters then become -2,
yeah,
and 6s to wounds, and the hurricane bolters become -1. And here's the other kicker, folks. You've got the omniscope in there, and you're ignoring cover automatically.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say Centurions are now competitive, but you know what? I actually think 3 of them are pretty competitive.
He's just said it. He's just said it.
With the heavy bolter, the las cannons are very expensive, because the problem with Centurions is they don't have an invuln, and they are quite easy to kill,
yeah,
despite being toughness 5, 3 wounds.
Yeah.
But when you're only playing 210, it's quite easy for you to get a big unit of 5 or 2 units of 3 and still have plenty of other stuff in your list, and you've got horde control down.
Yeah.
And if you've got enough other threats, because as you saw, like suddenly you had a Storm Raven in there, because that's still overcosted, but you know, you had a Redemptor and you've got a Storm Raven or whatever else, you have Hellblasters, depending on or Repulsors if you're going Primaris.
Yeah, to chew through 2 units of 9 Plague Bearers and a Plague Bearers Crawler in 1 turn is impressive.
It's very impressive.
Like, I mean, that's... I do think you need Gilliman though to make it.
Gilliman makes it filth.
Make it filth.
But if you didn't have Gilliman, the Storm of Fire Warlord trait is a really valid alternative.
It's
And then, you know, if you're playing Raven Guard, for example, then all of a sudden your Centurions do become a little bit more resilient.
Yeah.
Because you're able to activate at that better range now with all of those shots, and you're a -1 to hit.
Yeah. I kind of like.
And they are a 2+ save.
Yeah.
And if you do prepare positions, which is something I need to do more of, it's a weakness because I'm not used to doing it.
They get 1+.
They've got a 1+ save. Are 3 Centurions competitive? You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah.
In the right list,
Yeah.
I reckon they could be.
210
There
for
it
all
is.
of those shots.
We've dropped it. So,
Yeah.
bolted drills.
Bolted drill. Yeah, but caveats. Games Workshop will have to officialise the rule, of course,
Yeah.
or a tournament that you go to, if you're going to a tournament, or your friendly local gaming store, have to agree to use the beta bolted drill. We use all beta rules because what better way to play test them than to show them to you guys?
Exactly.
But yeah, look, awesome game.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So you basically won, but I basically won too.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're going to win the LVO.
That's the plan.
Okay, so this is your imaginary award for the LVO. Congratulations, Bo. The next time that you see us, actually, you will have probably another video before we we fly to the LVO. But if you're at the LVO, come and say hi. You can just please stop doing that.
Okay.
And you know, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
So till next time, welcome back, Mr. Bo.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Bo.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you soon.